From Ullman Stadium on the campus of Tulane University, it's Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. This year, John Curtis Christian School is celebrating 56 years of excellence, and it's continuing to build champions for life. Tonight's pregame is sponsored by Proud Yogi's Bears, Walter and Bill Sanchez, class of 1977, and younger brother Chris Sanchez, class of 1980. Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast. Alongside Danny Wimpron and Kevin Fayard, happy to have you guys on tonight's broadcast. Unfortunately, we gave Robbie the night off. Actually, his real job called him, the one he gets paid for. So
that's
unfortunately, he won't be with us. But we got Nick in here doing the engineering tonight. I know he's going to do a great job. We won't be doing the text messages tonight. We're going to keep it simple, and unfortunately, we won't have Gordon as well. We had some technical issues, and since Robbie's not here, it's going to be me and you, partner. We'll be flying solo tonight. So tonight, the Patriots open up the 2018 Catholic League play versus the Brother Martin Crusaders. The Patriots are 3-0 on the season and are ranked number 1 in Class 5A by the Louisiana Sports Writers Association. And the Crusaders come into tonight's ballgame with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Danny, for the 4th consecutive year, the Patriots have opened up Catholic League play versus the Crusaders. Last week up in Baton Rouge against Parkview Baptist, the Patriots rolled up 27 yards rushing. They definitely need to repeat that kind of performance tonight against the Crusaders to start off on the right foot in hopes of winning their 3rd consecutive Catholic League championship.
You're exactly right, Kevin. It's been a good matchup for us over the last few years going against Brother Martin as the first game. They've had some really good football teams. They're coached very well. They play sound football. So, it's a little bit more, it being our 4th game of the season as well. Hopefully, we're going to be firing on all cylinders tonight. Just learning as the season's going on, growing, getting better, being coached every single day, week in, week out, every day. So we're excited about it. But I tell you what, it's going to be a fun night also because we're celebrating Coach JT's 50th season of coaching. And you guys stay with us. We're going to show that at halftime. We got a nice presentation from everybody. The men's club is going to be presenting Coach JT with a plaque. And I tell you what, Kevin, and we don't do this very often, but because we're celebrating this tonight, why don't you tell me some of your favorite memories over the last, well, you're not 50 years old, so I can't say that, but some of your favorite memories when you played back in the day, being a kid back then, but understanding and learning, and, we're still learning from him today.
I was fortunate to have Coach JT as my position coach my freshman and senior year. My senior year was also 30 years ago, so I'm dating myself, the fall of 1988, when we won the school's 10th overall state championship in football, and that set the record for the most in LHSA history. And that was not just a historic night because we set that record, but sophomore outside linebacker Johnny Curtis won the MVP. And it's probably one of the best pictures that I have in black and white is Mr. Curtis, Coach JT, and Johnny in his uniform holding the MVP trophy. Yeah. It was awesome. But
that's neat.
Here's an interesting story. 1985. Freshman year, towards the end of the regular season, Coach JT actually was up for the USL job. And there was a lot of talk like, man, what's going to happen? Coach takes his job. Next year, does Coach Leon take over? Does Coach Rob take over? And we go to St. James the day after Thanksgiving in the quarterfinals. And right before we took the field, he's told us that he wasn't taking the job, that he's going to be our coach. But therefore, for a 3-4 week period, we didn't know, we may lose him.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Years later, when I get out of college, my first job was in Baton Rouge. My boss had played football, had USL at the time, and he didn't believe me. There was no way Coach JT would have been off for a job. Fast forward to 2005, I'm flying to Omaha, and I run into a gentleman I met through my boss years ago, whose son played with my boss, who's a big donor for UL. And we were talking. I said, you know what? If anybody knows about this, Mr. Guidry does. And I asked him, I said, how close was USL to getting Coach JT? And he says, very. He says the reason why he didn't get that job is the board of directors were teetering. And if you remember, in 1985, Jerry Faust, who took over Notre Dame in 1981 from Moeller High School in Cincinnati, he was the John Curtis of Ohio.
They were scared about a high school guy.
A high school coach. And in fact, that same my freshman year is when they fired Faust. And that's why he didn't get it. They didn't want to take a chance on a high school coach, and they ended up getting Nelson Stokely. So just a couple moments, and we can talk about the rest of the game about historical stuff as well. We're going to pause for an invocation.
Bring glory to your name. Look over the players as they give 100%. They've labored, they've trained, they're ready to go execute. Encourage them as they are valiant on the field tonight, and let them show your character and your compassion. God, thank you for your son Jesus, whom died on the cross for us and saved us from our sins. It's in his name we pray. Amen.
And that name of the case was by Reverend James Welsh, whose kids started John Curtis, I believe, 2 years ago. And
That's right.
They've been a nice addition to the family, and he's a member of the men's club, so we've gotten a chance to know him.
That's right.
In recent.
And we already played the national anthem. Most of the time, it's in reverse.
Yeah.
Say the invocation, then the national anthem. We're basically ready to rock and roll on the clock. It doesn't look like the 12-minute clock has started, of course, because that's the start of the first quarter. But we are. We got a couple minutes left here before the teams get out on the field. But
so real quick, let me go. So because in 1981, Jerry Fowles, who's the John Curtis or Coach JT of Ohio, Moeller High School, he went to Notre Dame, and of course in 1985, Notre Dame wasn't doing well those few years, so they ended up firing him. And there were people in South Louisiana knew of Coach JT. By that time, we already had 7 state championships under our belt. Though he can coach, they still like, man, look what happened to Notre Dame. Do we take that chance? And they didn't. But hey, I'm glad he stayed because I got to play for him for another 3 years, and then 10 years later, you got a chance to play for him.
Interesting you said that. Don't know if I've ever told you this story. My mom's from Cincinnati, okay? 1990, we go up to Cincinnati and we visit Moeller High School.
Really?
And we were going, when I tell you we were this close to moving to Cincinnati and me going to Moeller High School,
wow,
it literally almost happened. So when you said that, it just brought back the memory because we were going through a tough time as a family, and we almost actually left, went and moved to Cincinnati by my mom's side of the family because we don't really have a big family down this end.
Sure. But
it's funny how you just said that. But having been a Patriot, my life's been totally different since.
Absolutely.
So, been blessed to be a part of JT's teams and be a part of our lives, and it's been a great, great journey. And 50 seasons is a awesome feat. I mean, how many times, and especially in today's setting, Kevin, where it's all about the business. It's all about big business of football, and not only in the high school level, but it even gets more so in the college and in the professional league. But we have such a different niche here and a different situation with a family school, Mr. Curtis starting it, Coach JT being the head coach. But just think of America today on how you don't perform, you're out. How often are you going to see this happen again where Coach JT, this isn't going to be his last year. So we're just talking about 50 seasons of coaching. This is going to be his last year. He's going to coach as long as he can. But how often are we going to see a coach in this country be able to coach for 50 years? It just doesn't happen.
It would be rare. It would be rare. Real quick, let's get back. We're going to stay with our pregame broadcast here as we're on the campus of Tulane University at Ullman Stadium. Well, again, I want to thank Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football, Walter and Bill Sanchez, class of 1977, and, of course, younger brother Chris Sanchez, class of 1980. And I hope you guys enjoyed the halftime interview last week with Walter. That was probably one of the better ones, if not the best one, not only because he's a personal friend and one of our initial sponsors of the broadcasts, but it helps when you get a guy who's used to talking in front of Georgians and a very successful guy.
Very well-spoken guy, very educated, awesome. And, what a Patriot should be.
Yeah, awesome. But let's go. The Patriots versus the Crusaders. My years, though, they didn't count. 85 to 88, it was our first years in AAA. We played Brother Martin in a jamboree and went 3-1. We beat them the first 2 years, my freshman and sophomore year, when we played them at Chalmette Stadium. And in my junior and senior year, they had like a little jamboree classic, if you will, several jamboree games going on. And we lost my junior year to them, but then came back my senior year and beat them. But they didn't play a full game until 1989 and 90, my freshman and sophomore years in college. But the Patriots are 4-1 all-time versus the Crusaders. And then, of course, last year beat the Crusaders 34-0. Coach JT's record coming into tonight's ball game, he's 572, 64-6. And he is 50 wins away from being number one. Coach John McKissick out of South Carolina is at 621. So 49 to tie, 50 to win. That'd be number one. And I think if his health is there, I think he can do it.
Well, no doubt about it. Yeah, we're excited about it. And I know we're going to be up in the booth listening to him and, watching him. And it's going to be an exciting time for us the next few years kind of chasing it down. And I know just like tonight, him being inducted into his own Hall of Fame, he's not going to make a big deal about it, but it's going to be a big deal to us. So congratulations to him. And there's a lot more big-time things to come.
Yeah, we'll talk about it during the broadcast. Of course, at halftime, we'll you and I go down memory lane, talk about some more things, and then talk about tonight, a little special presentation, hopefully on Friday Night Football. We don't have the field night, but here come the Patriots coming out the northwest corner of the end zone. They're taking the field. The Patriots, though we are the home team, will be on the east side. Brother Martin is here on the west side, which we're on the Brother Martin side of the field. The Patriots are wearing their traditional white helmet with the JC Christian logo, blue tops and blue bottoms. Brother Martin's in their traditional crimson helmet, and they're going with white jerseys and white pants.
Tell you what, it's the first time on the field I actually got a close-up look of those blue jerseys. Those things are sharp, man. They're blue, and then they have a little bit darker patch with the stars kind of embedded into that darker like stripe on the shoulder and in the pants. Those things are really, really nice looking. But Kevin, I tell you what, I'm just excited to be back in here in Catholic League play, playing against Brother Martin, who's been really a good matchup for us. Like I talked about before, they're coached very well. They're going to be a sound football team. You got to continue to play. You got to continue to fight. And if we can analyze the season so far, that's what we haven't done really in these last 3 games. We haven't put a team away. Even though we've played some good teams, we've played some teams that are consistently pretty good, but we're performing early, and then later on, we're just not putting them away. So tonight, we really need to concentrate on playing 4 quarters of football, and you never know what kind of ball game it's going to be against a Catholic League school. But you and I are ready to see a 4-quarter game for the Patriots to play, even if it's a dogfight. Continue to play offensively. We got to move the ball a little bit better in the second half. We've stumbled a little bit, so I'm looking forward to a better ball game tonight by the Patriots, especially offensively. A little bit of special teams. Defense has really kept us in, and they kind of dominated over the last 3 weeks. We have a lot of depth on the defensive side of the ball. Some dominant players over there that have played really well, and looking for a little bit more of that tonight.
For the Patriots tonight, the captains are number 7, Makai Smith, number 13, Brenton Clover, and number 21, August Berry. For the Crusaders, number 55, Callan Arden, number 30,
Von Addison,
I believe 39.
Michael Clapp,
Yes.
Colin
Jersey kind of does. Michael Clapp, number 1, Von Addison, and number 93, Josh Herbert. They're meeting at the field, in the middle of the field here, and the Patriots have been pretty successful so far.
Curtis August Berry.
The offense has won a few tosses, the defense won a few tosses. We're undefeated.
Yep. That's the way we like to keep it. Gordon's still down there working a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Getting a little film action down there with his phone. And but I tell you what, how great is Yeoman Stadium?
Nice.
Now it's nice as a college stadium, but it's a little small.
Nice.
But as a high school stadium, man, this place is killer.
Patriots won the toss and will receive. The Patriots will be going left to right. So we're seconds away from the opening kickoff. We appreciate you guys joining us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube, alongside Danny Wimpron and Kevin Fayard. We won't have Robbie tonight, but Nick's doing the show tonight. And we won't have the field mic, so y'all sit back and, of course, listen. Unfortunately, always happens. New venue. When Robbie goes away for his real job, things happen. So no texting tonight, so don't worry about Texas.
Yeah, just stick with us.
Yep.
It's going to be a good broadcast tonight. And, the sponsors, we appreciate you guys, but we're probably not going to be able to show your logos online.
Yep.
But we will talk you up and do everything that we need to do to get you out there.
We apologize for that, but unfortunately, Robbie's real job, the one that really pays the bills.
Got to make some money, man.
Yeah. And I think it might be 2 more times this year, so unfortunately we won't have him. But, hey.
We're going to make it happen.
We'll groom Nick. Nick will be our
That's right.
Robbie in waiting.
That's right. But I tell you what, the sun is just kind of setting in our backs here. And the lights are on, nice and bright, and it's going to be a beautiful night for us tonight. I'll tell you what, it was really hot out in the parking lot earlier tonight. Good thing this is a night game because that October weather has not showed up yet. But we're looking forward to it, I know that. But we're in a nice air-conditioned press box at Yeoman Stadium, so it's going to be a beautiful night for us.
It's perfect conditions for us. Deep for the Patriots, near side, number 9, Donald Clay. Far side is going to be number 1, Shane Goins. We're going to go with a 2-set return. Von Addison, number 1, to kick it off for the Crusaders. And he hammers it deep, near side, and into the end zone for an automatic touchback. So the Patriots will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And Kevin, check that. That's Jack Landry, number 17, the kicker.
Landry, I'm sorry. Landry, my bad. I looked at the wrong number.
Here come the Patriots on offense. Colin Guggenheim gets the final call from Jeff Curtis, trots out onto the field, and time for the Patriots to go to work here on offense.
All right, referee blows a whistle for play. Smith and Redden's are the halfback. Smith near side, Redden the left side halfback. Ball is on that left hash mark. This is the first play from scrimmage. Guggenheim under center. We'll come near side to Smith over the center. And Danny, I don't think he got anything. No gain there. Second down and 10.
Nope, got stuff. Run the base play right over the back of the center, and they did a good job of tracking down the line of scrimmage and making a nice tackle for the first play of the football game.
On the tackle for Brother Martin. Second down, 10.
Yeah, this is an ideal stadium for high school football. And this is the first of 4 games here. Home game tonight, and at the end of the season against Shaw on November 2nd, home game, and then 2 consecutive road trips, October 5th and 13th against Jesuit and St. Aug. We'll talk more about that later on. Guggenheim comes near side. He takes that duck step inside the end and falls forward to the 24-yard line. Danny, looked like he might have slipped.
Yeah, almost looked like he got tripped up as soon as we meshed with the running back. You know, of course, we always talk about he has a great duck step, but he was kind of falling forward there. But a nice positive gain, got about 4 yards, so it's going to bring up third and about 6.
You were on the field before the half as I was doing some housekeeping up here in the booth. How's that feel? Is it slick or is it?
No, I like it.
Was
I
perfect?
love, I love this kind of field.
It looks kind of got a little bit of a sheen, but that might be the reflection of the lights. I didn't know. That's why I asked.
No, I think it's nice and clean.
Good deal. Third down and 6. Ball in the middle of the field. Got to get to the 30. 3-step drop by Guggenheim. Falls at far side. And there's a back shoulder pass intended for number 18. But the ball, that was Davis, the intended receiver, but he didn't see it. The timing was a little off. Now a fourth down for the Patriots.
Yeah, Kevin, those receivers have to be much more precise. Javon's just a freshman, but they really believe in him to be able to run it where we call it. And so, if it's a 6-yard route, you got to run it at 6 yards, especially if the first down marker is going to be right there. And I saw Jeff Curtis give him a little piece of his mind right there on the depth of his route, so he's got to do a better job of doing that.
Faust, number 6, deep to receive the punt from McCready. Takes the high snap. Beautiful kick. Drives him back fair card at the 40-yard line. So Brother Martin will take it over. 10:37 to go in the quarter. Thrown 40-yard line. Be first and 10 Crusaders. Dang, that was a pretty nice punt there to get us out of a hole.
Not a bad job right there, but McCready, he does it all the time, Kevin. He is a very, very capable punter. And, we almost ran into the returner there. Of course, he had a fair catch. You got to get out of the way as soon as you see that. Really run past him, Kevin, to be able to protect it. But, we had a lot of field to work with there. They're going to get the ball about the 40.
Drew Martin, the quarterback. They do a little spread option base out of this shotgun or pistol formation, which there are now here. 2 receivers near side. They'll send a receiver, little fly sweep near side. Looks like Angelo had it read perfectly. And we string him out for a gain of 1. Great job by the Patriots defense. Second down 9.
Yeah, Dominic Brown did a good job of keeping contained, keeping his outside hand free. It almost looked like he was getting held, and he did a good job on his second effort, getting outside, making the play. They only picked up about a yard on the play.
He ran 40 to get 1. Chris Smith is their running back, number 20. He lines up to the right of Martin out of the shotgun. Twins to the right with the slot. He'll take the pass on center. Rolls to his right, fires it downfield. In and out of hands and almost intercepted. The big tight end. Trying to get his number real quick. That's 39. He was one of the captains. That's Clapp, Michael Clapp. Third down 9 for the Crusaders.
Good job of the quarterback getting out of the pocket. They just flooded the right side over there with a rail route. A couple guys coming across.
Split twins to the right. They also have a slot to the right. Smith lines up to the right of Martin. Martin takes the pass on center. Throws it near side. It's going to be in and out of hands of the intended receiver, number 6. That was Faust. And that's going to be 4th down and 9. They'll force him to punt. Good job of the Patriots defense there, Danny.
Same thing there, Kevin. They're running the timing route kind of right to the sticks. And the quarterback threw it a little bit early. The receiver turned around and it was just up over his head and couldn't make a play on it. Good job of the defender being right behind him. Going to force 4th down.
Got to check on a personal text from Big Barry. Listen to us up at Winfield. Appreciate you. You knew we were here for him. Span and Wren are deep for the Patriots at their own 25-yard line. High snap. Faust boots it to Span. He fair catches at the Patriot 28-yard line. So with 9:45 to go in the quarter, 1st and 10 from their own 28.
Good job of securing the catch there, Kevin. Nothing wrong with having the ball on the 28-yard line. But, yeah, offensively, 3 and out first drive, Kevin. We got to get better. And I tell you, though, I've been there a million times. On the first couple drives of an offense, you always, of course, you want to come out hitting on all cylinders, explode, having a nice long touchdown or something, but you kind of feel a defense out a little bit, see how they're going to adjust to certain sets, certain plays that you run. I saw them almost look like they ran a stacked linebacker set where they have a guy about 5 yards deep and another one 7 yards deep on that last series. And here, yeah, there they go rotating it to it again. So we'll see how this shapes up.
Yep, twins to the left. We hand it off to Makai Smith. He crosses from the right side halfback position to the line of scrimmage and falls forward for a gain of 2, second down and 8.
And I wonder if they're just trying to scan a little bit more. Secondary guy, it's just a slow read. First guy's going to be a fast read, fit in the hole. Really doesn't make any difference if you're stacking or if you're playing like a regular set defense. But, as far as responsibility, but maybe they're just trying to keep the big play coming, holding the Patriots from the big long runs like we've seen in the past.
Yep, ball in the right hash mark, twins to the left. We'll do the same power play. Wren is going to be tackled for loss back to the original line of scrimmage, 28, loss of 2. Credit the whole front 4 of the Crusader defensive front getting up there and tackle for loss. But I hate to see it, but credit their defensive line.
No doubt. In the backfield, as soon as we snapped the ball, Kevin, they were in the backfield. And that right there was big number 36, Bo Ranlett, linebacker, senior. And a nice play by him. Mere third and about 9.
Yeah, officially loss of 1. Looked like 2, but fortunately it's only a loss of 1 back to the 29-yard line. Guggenheim on the center. Ball not quite in the middle of the field. Little draw play to Smith. He tries to go to left corner, and he fights hard for 1 yard back to the 30, so it's going to be 4th down and 8.
I'll tell you what, I really almost thought we were going to throw the ball on that play. If you look at the safeties, they're inverted down, almost playing in the box, probably about 7 or 8 yards deep, and we're one-on-one on the corner. If we needed to or if we had to, we could throw the ball deep with some of these speedy receivers that we have outside, but you still want to be able to establish the running game early. But like I said, first couple series still filling each other out.
McCready to punt. Faust will stand back at his 40, which is where he fair caught the previous punt. Nice snap. Even better punt. Drives him back to the 34-yard line. He feels it, comes near side.
Go get him. String him out.
To the 40. Got a block in the back.
That's a clip. He didn't call it.
They did not call it, but he got it to the Patriot 41-yard line.
He didn't even have his head on the right side.
And the reason why he got that call was because of the block in the back near side, and the referee saw it and didn't even call it.
Goodness
had
gracious.
it right in front of us.
Well, and the way, and look, I'd never be a guy to complain about something like that.
It was
but
obvious.
the way that they've changed the rules over the last 2 years to make that illegal, that's even more so. You should have seen the penalty flag. Anyway.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Nice return by them.
Well, they're going to make it official. The Patriot 40-yard line. So with 7:38 to go in the quarter, 1st and 10, Crusaders at the Patriot 40. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Big number 8 is Spears. He lines up at running back to the right of Martin. Martin takes the pass from center, gives it to Spears, goes right the middle. Has a gain of 5, 6, 7 yards. He's to the Patriot 33-yard line. So Danny, right there, looked like they spread us out and just ran it up the middle.
Yep, you'll see a lot of teams do that. Their quarterback able to throw the ball around a little bit, and if they see us, they're out leveraging us up front, but they'll attack right to us. Their quarterback number 14,
Martin,
he's a senior, so obviously very experienced. Looking forward to him having a good senior year this year.
He pulls it, run option. It's a lot of room on the far side. 20 slides at the Patriot 15-yard line. Little run pass option there. He faked it to the running back going up the middle and just kept it and had a lot of real estate on that right side.
Nice athleticism. Kevin showed some speed to the outside. He slid, did not want to take a hit from Brenton Clofer, I could tell you that. So he ducked it down. And good job of him protecting himself. And nice first down right there by the Crusaders. They're going to call in another big body, number 89. That looks like, he's not even on the roster. I don't see, but more of a heavy package here.
Yep. Twins to the near side. They do a pistol formation. They give it to the running back in the middle.
Nice job, Angelo.
No way.
Smoked him.
Yep. Maybe a loss of 1.
Came down from the outside, tracked right down the line of scrimmage, and put it to him. Angelo Anderson's our big junior defensive end, and of course he could put his hand down in the middle as well. But a nice play for him.
2nd down and 11 from the 16-yard line. They place the ball at that right hash mark. They got trips near side. And that's going to be number 8. Spears lines up to the left of Martin. He'll take the handoff from Martin, goes to the right side this time, and this time the defensive line stops him. Short gain. Let's give him 1. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. 6:06 to go in the quarter. Go ahead, Danny.
Now, Kevin, right there with trips to the bottom of the field, what I like about it is we have a lot of trust in our DBs to be able to match up 3-on-3 to the outside, so it allows us to keep a lot of guys in the box in a running situation, be able to get up, get in there, and stuff them like we did. Good job.
They're going to take the hydration break here at the 6:05 mark of the first period. So 6:05 to go in the first. It's the Patriots 0, the Crusaders 0.
Kevin, with this time, I want to say thank you to one of our sponsors, Moe's Pizza. I actually checked them out for lunch today. John Curtis Christian School alum Jeff Arsman, class of 1986, and his lovely wife, Lisa. Go check them out. They're located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. Or give them a call to check out some of their homemade hand-tossed pizzas, meatballs and spaghetti, lasagna, muffulettas, or go to the website, moespizzanola.com. Give them a call, 341-9650. Tell them Danny and Kevin sent you, 341-9650. Moe's Pizza, we appreciate your support of the Patriots. But that hydration break, I tell you what, today, on a day like today, you would think it'd be a lot cooler. The weather's getting a lot nicer. It really hasn't. Last week, it's kind of still been miserable. Thank goodness the sun's gone down, but these guys might need a hydration break, and here they can get back on the field.
Yep. 3rd down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Split twins to the near side. Martin takes a pass from center, steps up. He's under a lot of trouble, rolls to his right, and he's thrown out of bounds. Great job there. That was your defense.
That was Matthew James. Matthew James following from inside out. We really had him corralled on this bottom side by us, and then and up the middle. So he had to sprint to the right side. Matthew James did a good job of tracking him down, getting him out of bounds, and of course they're going to run the field goal unit on.
Yep. Landry will attempt it. He got it back to the original, that line of scrimmage at the 15-yard line. They're going to place it at the 21, so it'll be an official kick of 31 yards. This will put the Crusaders up 3-0. Here's a snap. Kick is up, has a distance, and it's good. So at 5:49 to go in the first, it's the Crusaders 3, the Patriots 0.
I'll tell you what, the Crusaders strike first. And for that scoring job, Kevin, I want to say thank you to Plum Street Snowballs. You don't have to go far to get one tonight. They actually are one of the sponsors for Tulane University and Yeoman Stadium. You can go down in the tunnel and go get you a Plum Street Snowball here at the stadium. Check them out. The Uptown location is at 1300 Burdett Street, or the Metairie location is inside Lafayette Park at the concession stand by the splash pad. Coming soon is going to be the Pumpkin Patch, the annual Pumpkin Patch that you can go see them every fall. Give them a call. Go check them out. They have special group rates. You can group rates. You can go there for a field trip, anything you want. But for your next part of your event, give Tony Curtis a call at 256-3298. That's Plum Street Snowballs. Tony Curtis, 256-3298. Plum Street Snowballs. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny, he had that field goal with a lot of leg. And of course, a lot of these Catholic teams have great kickers.
No, they really do. They have kids that grew up kind of playing soccer, and then all of a sudden you see them out here on the football field kicking it soccer style, and they have some booming legs. And, but you're right. Historically, they really have had some good kickers in the Catholic League. And look how deep he lines up for his kickoff, Kevin. He's around 14 yards.
Yep.
But he kind of walks to it, and then all of a sudden he kind of starts trotting to the football.
Landry kicks it to Clay at the 10-yard line. Has a left return, 15. Has a hole, 20-25.
Keep going. Push that pile.
Big old rugby scrum, and he gets it to the 30-yard line. So with 5:37 to go in the quarter, the Patriots are having 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Good job of Donald Clay running underneath at full speed. He used his speed to get to the top of the field. Almost outran his blockers. Those guys need to be able to see it, get going while he catches that football. But a good job of him getting it north and going to have us almost to the 30-yard line here for the offense. Get the ball again. Here we go, Patriots. Need a little bit better drive here, Kevin. We got to get some points on the board. Brother Martin's up 3-0.
Yep. They'll place the ball on that right hash mark. Wren, the near side halfback. Smith, the left side halfback. Guggenheim, quick pitch to Wren, trying to turn the corner. And he does. He's 35-40, and he runs out of bounds at the 43. Danny, if this is Canadian Football League, he might still be running.
I tell you what, that outside linebacker had no chance to chase him down as soon as he got the ball in the sweep. And those, I wouldn't really call that a trick play, Kevin. All it is a fly sweep away from the motion, and he's all by himself. Either he's going to outrun you or somebody's going to stuff you, but you have to mix it up and show those type of plays. Great first down call.
Yep. Guggenheim back to pass, looks to his left, has a lot of time, fires it back over the middle and incomplete. Late hit on the backfield. I believe they hit Guggenheim late.
I guess that's what they're calling. I tell you what, though, Kevin, in the middle of the field, our receiver was running the dig route, and they almost pushed him down. So things got kind of clogged and congested in the middle of the field. But I think the tight end popped out on the top of the field, and he was open, but Guggenheim was actually zoned back into the middle. But we'll see what they call here.
Now they're calling on us.
What do they call, holding? Not sure.
Yeah, and guess what? It's a spot foul. It's going all the way back to the 20-yard line.
I like us trying to get the ball in the air, though, Kevin. Pushing it down the field a little bit. And the only reason I say that, Kevin, is because, like those inverted safeties I talked about, that'll loosen those guys up a little bit, get them out of the box at least by a few more yards to allow us, because, the difference in a first down sometimes is just a couple extra inches, just another foot sometimes. So when you can loosen those safeties up, get them worried about somebody running past them, it'll help us out in the run game.
Well, whatever the call was, it moves the ball back to the Patriot 21. We have to get it to the Crusader 47.
Wow.
Yeah, huge penalty. Guggenheim back to pass, looks near side, going to fire deep, has number 17 open, and in and out of his hands. Had he caught it, it would have been a first down right here, right in front of us at the 40 of Brother Martin.
Not bad coverage right there by number 5. It looks like Davon Moore, the junior cornerback. But I tell you, if Colin puts it out there about another 2 yards down the field, I think we might be able to run right under it. Lance Williams actually had to kind of turn a little bit and jump for it, tried to make a nice play. But I like being able to push that ball down the field, Kevin. I really do. We have some receivers that can make some plays. Pretty good throw, nice air under the ball. But sometimes you just got to make a play.
Second down long. Ball in the middle of the field. We'll stay with the same formation. Splits both sides. Quick zip again to Wren. Gets a nice crack back. Can he make the move? And he just ran over the cornerback and got it to the 27-yard line. Gain of 6.
Yeah, Corey put his head down, tried to run over that guy. They had some help there from a couple defenders helping him out. But not a bad play call right there. It's third and long. You never know what you're going to do. But, yeah, right now, Kevin, of course. That was second down, so it's going to be third and long again. But these are tough. Tell me, these are never the situations where you want to be an offensive coordinator or a play caller, because these are hard to call, Kevin. Right here, I'd probably call a screen or a draw and maybe see if we could pick up some nice yardage, at least be able to flip the field.
About 26 yards away from the first down. Third down, ball in the near hash mark. Guggenheim rolls to his left, fires it out in a flat, caught. Breaks 2 tackles, still going. Broke the fourth one, but got tackled at the Patriot 40-yard line. It's going to be well shot for a first down, so it'll be fourth down in about 15.
But I like where we're at there, 13. Kevin. We put the ball in the air again, showed it, completed it. On a normal set of downs, that's a first down. But the biggest thing is here, you're going to have your experienced punter come into the game and flip the field position. You're going to try to pin them very tight into their territory. Punt team has to run down there and make a play, of course. But right there, you just ate up some of that penalty yardage. And gave yourself a little bit of breathing room.
Connor Ogeron, number 85, the tight end, who the coaches are very high on him.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but we got to do better offensively.
All right, Fausto line up at the Crusader 27-yard line. McCready to punt it. Beautiful snap. High spiral kick. Fair caught at the 28-yard line. So with 3:37 to go in the quarter, it'll be first and 10 Crusaders from their own 28, and they lead the Patriots 3-0.
Yep. Defense needs to stifle them here, Kevin. Needs to stifle him here, come up big, because offensively we're sputtering a little bit here early in the first quarter, and or even late. We got 3:37 left. But I tell you what, sometimes you're just one big play away. Defense could come up here big, scoop and score, pick 6, anything that we need to do to get the ball in the end zone, or special teams. And offensively, I know as the night goes on, night progresses, we're going to get better and better. See the holes, get over there, communicate with the coaches, some different blocking schemes and such. So, but it's still early.
Yep. They officially moved it to the 29-yard line. They gave him 1 extra yard. Twins near side, split out wide right. Quarterback Martin keeps it near side. He has a run pass option. He's running. Now he throws it late, and he's caught and then hit immediately, but a first down. Clover drilled him out of bounds. And it's going to be first down Crusaders at their own 47-yard line.
Kevin, I tell you what, that was a great job by the quarterback. I think the strong safety to the bottom side here was trying to play both. They had a guy in the flat, and he was either trying to figure out, am I going to go take the quarterback on the run? Because quarterback's a threat on the run as well. We've seen early in the first quarter. But he did a good job of just flipping it out there and making a nice play for a big catch on a big hit from Clover.
Twins to the right. This time they'll hand it off to Smith near side, and there's a flag on the play on the far sideline. False start or legal procedure on the Crusaders. So I'll back them up 5. Want to give a shout out. Got a personal text from Jeff Bonet, class of 1995. He's listening to us in Ponchatoula. We appreciate you, Jeff, and your loyalty and your service to our country. 3:10 and counting here in the first period. The Crusaders lead the Patriots 3-0 on Landry's 31-yard field goal. Split twins to the right. Now they'll send the receiver in motion away from us. They'll hand it to Smith right up the middle. Got the penalty yards and more, crosses midfield, and he's punished by Clofer at the Patriot 47-yard line.
I tell you what, you run up the middle, you better watch out because Clofer's coming downhill at you. Boy, put a smack on you. I like it.
It's be second down, excuse me.
Yeah, they made up some nice yardage right there.
I forgot they had first down. They had second down now. It's called a long 5. Twins to the right, split near side. And the Patriots jumped off sides. We just gave them 5 free ones and see that might give them a first down.
Yep.
Kobe Ogeron, who was injured in the first week against Landy Walker, had to sit out a couple weeks.
Yeah, he's been out a couple weeks, but
he was the one that jumped off sides, and it's going to be just shy.
Same rules apply.
By about 2 inches. No, they gave him a first down.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was watching the sticks. So, we gave him a free one. So now it's 1st and 10, Crusaders from the Patriot 43. 2:25 to go in the first period. Crusaders going right to left. Martin, the quarterback, calling a play at the line of scrimmage. Twins to the right, split near side. He'll hand it off to Smith. Smith bounces out to the right. Bounces out far. There's a penalty. He needs to be tackled for no gain at the 43. Let's see if they call a holding.
I tell you what, good job of him bouncing it outside, but one thing that we did a great job of is just running to the football. You know, continually holding. We continually got blocked back inside, but then you would just see one more blue jersey appear. And the guys continued to run inside out and get to the football. And obviously, as the holding penalty helped them out, and they're going to back them up 10.
Let them move the ball right at the 50. They pretty much the Brother Martin side of the 50, if you will, but let's call it the 50 with 2:07 to go here in the quarter. Twins near side. They'll have a split out, a slot to the right. Martin takes a pass on center. The quarterback run all the way, and he breaks 2 tackles, but falls forward to the Patriot 47-yard line.
Yeah, he had to fall back inside. Angelo Anderson had good pursuit outside. He fell back inside. I'm not sure who reached out, put that big paw on him. I think that might have been Valentine. And then he really just kind of collapsed after that. Good job by the Patriots getting him down. But I tell you what, I'm surprised so far by his athleticism.
1:35 and counting here in the first period. Twins to the right. They'll also have a slot to that right. Smith lines up to the left of Martin out of the shotgun. He'll take the handoff. Martin keeps it. Comes near side. Great job there by Dominic Brown. Number 2, Dominic Brown. Staying home, reading his key. Actually, a loss of 1 on the tackle.
Yeah, great job of Dominic recognizing it, get up the football field. The quarterback's got the ball, and that was a true run by the QB, and he recognized it, got up the field, made a nice play.
Just under a minute now, 58 seconds and counting. Third down, and let's call it 7. Split twins to the right. They'll stay in that shotgun formation. Martin takes the pass from center. He's going to roll to his right. Looks downfield. Under pressure. And he's going to throw it late. Has a guy wide open. And almost picked it. Oh, my goodness. Overthrew the tight end, who actually would have made a great catch had he made it.
Ooh, you can't fault Clofer on that one, Kevin, because that play, he wasn't sure if the tight end was going to be able to catch it.
Right.
He was going to have to put a kill shot on him, and then right when it went over the tip of his hand, it kind of fell right into him. It was so fast, though, it was tough to make a play.
Yeah, can't react
But
that fast.
thank goodness they missed it, Kevin. They had 2 guys wide open in the middle of the field. But I tell you what, when you got an athletic quarterback that can scramble and get out of the pocket, you can see how it makes things happen.
Well, we got better control him because guess what we got next week?
Yeah.
Lance Lejean from Warren Houston.
Yeah.
Here's a punt. We could have blocked it, but
I tell you what,
we didn't. We field at the Patriot 45-yard line. I believe that was span number 5. So he calls it with 24 seconds to go in the quarter, 1st and 10. Patriots from the 25. Go ahead, Danny.
I don't know if we didn't have the block called or what was going on there, but it looked like we had 2 guys there that if they would have laid out and cranked down to the football, we might have had the biggest play of the game happen right there. But it looked like we slowed up at the very end. And of course, I know how it is when you run into the kicker or something happens. You don't want to make that boo-boo. But sometimes in a game like this, Kevin, you got to lay out and put it all on the line and make a play.
They move it back to the 24-yard line officially. So 1st and 10 Patriots with 24 seconds to go in the quarter. They'll place the ball at the near hash mark. Patriots going left to right. Guggenheim will keep it himself. Crosses the 30, fights hard to the 32, maybe the 33-yard line. Danny, he's a bull.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. Continue to do that. Those guys are loose inside. They have a nose guard right over the ball. And if those linebackers are going to stack and they're going to be 5-7 yards off the field, keep sneaking the ball. Those tackles, those guys are wide.
We'll get one more play off before the end of the quarter. Maybe a gain of 1 to the 33-yard line.
I couldn't find the ball carrier. The offensive lineman busted out second level. I really thought we had a big play.
Yep.
And Corey Ring got stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. So good job by the Crusaders.
Yep, and that'll do it. That's the end of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter play, it's the Brother Martin Crusaders 3, the John Curtis Christian Patriots 0.
Kevin, for that first quarter of action, I want to say thank you to Prep Fan Sports. Prep Fan Sports is your one-stop sports shop, and they're conveniently located at 70452 Highway 21 in Covington. Prep Fan Sports offers a wide variety of sporting goods, including famous brands such as Adidas, Under Armour, Easton, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Rawlings, and much more. Prep Fan Sports can accommodate all of your team uniform and equipment needs or simply your individual player needs. Please call Prep Fan Sports and ask for Adam or Jeff at 985-400-5552 for all your sporting good needs. Go Patriots by Prep Fan Sports. We appreciate your support.
Well, the only scoring recap we have for you at the end of the first quarter is Brother Martin's 31-yard field goal with 5:48 to go in the first quarter. That was a 31-yarder by Landry to put them up 3-0. That's where we are right now. But the Patriots have it. It'd be 3rd down and 1 at their own 33, and now the Patriots be going right to left.
It hasn't been a sloppy game so far. It's nothing like, each team has a turnover or we're dropping the ball or putting the ball on the ground. No, it's not like that. Both defenses are just playing really solid thus far, and I think our offense is just about to figure the Brother Martin defense out. We got 3rd and about 1. Pick up this first down, Kevin, get some breathing room, feel good about it, and continue to move the ball. We don't need the big play. Like Colin just ran on the quarterback sneak, continue to do it. Make them tighten up, make them move on defense, and then we can figure out where we're going.
2 tight ends, split out wide to the right, ball right in the middle of the field. Guggenheim is checking off. He has quarterback sneak to the left if he wants it. And we moved. All that barking, calling plays, and then we moved right at the beginning of the snap.
Well, the thing about it, Kevin,
36.
I'm not sure about the cadence or how we're calling it, but it looked like Colin had a lot to say for. Oh,
and a flag here on the coach.
They're going to call here. They're going to call something right here on the Brother Martin sideline.
Wow.
And I'm not sure what it is. Might be a warning first.
Maybe so.
Yep, sideline warning by Brother Martin. And that happens sometimes when the official just runs into somebody and he doesn't have room to work. Kevin, what I'm saying is, as a Curtis quarterback, sometimes you'll be making a check and you just say it a couple times to get to the line of scrimmage. It looked like he said it a bunch.
Yeah.
So it may have thrown the center and the guards off on when that snap count was coming. So I'm not sure.
Moves the ball back to the 28-yard line. We have to get it to the 34. 3rd down and 6.
And everybody was tight to the line of scrimmage. Both linebackers walked up, and they stayed there. They really brought it on that play. So let's see if they continue to do that again, because if they do, we got something for it.
All right, we'll stay with the 2 tight ends, split out wide right. Ball still in the middle of the field. Option to the right. Guggenheim pitches it to Smith. Can he turn the corner? He does. And he's going to have the first down by a yard. Great job there by the Patriots offense.
And I'll tell you what, good job right there by the receiver blocking, Kevin, number 85, Connor Ogeron. No, excuse me, that's the tight end. Looked like he got over there and put a hurt in somebody on the outside.
Needed to get to the 34, got to the 35. 1st and 10 Patriots, 11:53 to go in the half. The Crusaders lead at 3-0.
That's all we have to do. Continue to move the sticks. Move the football down the field. Hold on to it. Ball control.
They'll keep the ball in that right hash mark. We'll go back to our traditional 2 receiver set. Quick pick near side. That's going to be Goins. Goins has the corner. He's to the 40, 45. Push out of bounds near midfield. Let's call it the 49-yard line.
He can run too, Kevin.
That's a first down there.
I tell you what, Shane is very, very shifty. But I tell you what, he can run too. He can flat out get it as a running back. And the great thing about it, Kevin, you can't just key Corey Wren. We got a lot of guys in the field with some speed. You got Lance, you got Corey Wren, you got Shane Goings. You got some guys that can run out there.
Yep. Guggenheim rolls to his right, steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, caught.
Nice catch.
Look, that's Princeton Stevens. It is the tight end, and it should be, I think, enough for the first down. If not, he's right at the sticks. We'll have to check that.
26.
Yeah, Princeton's a 6'1", 225-pound senior tight end, and it's a good job of getting the ball in his hands.
Gain of 9.5, second down and half a yard. Ball in the right hash mark. Guggenheim on the center. He'll go to his right, hands it off to believe it's Smith. Let me double check that. No, it's Chauncey Crum.
Mm-hmm.
Play results in a John Curtis first down.
Crum got the first down.
We like him. We like him third and short. He's going to get it.
11:06 to go in the half. Patriots no huddle line right, but not in a hurry. They just line him right up. Power play near side. Didn't block anybody. Crum
McGarry.
broke a couple tackles.
One of their big defenders lost his helmet. He's going to have to come out for a play. But, yeah, I tell you what, Kevin, a few times tonight, Brother Martin has blown up our offensive front and been in the backfield as soon as we've handed it off. So we got to shore that offensive front up. We cannot allow those guys to be able to spike in through the line of scrimmage and disrupt the play early.
Yeah, loss of 2. Let's call it second down and 12.
And I'll go into that a little bit more after this play.
10:41 and counting. Ball in the near hash mark. Guggenheim back to pass, 3 steps, fires it far side.
Oh, we got leverage.
6, and he's going to take it to the house.
Yes, sir. I tell you what, great placement outside shoulder by Colin Guggenheim. He turned up the field, and the actual cornerback tried to shoot and knife forward inside, and because it was such a great throw and we turned outside, he couldn't get us.
Joel Taylor on the catch. It was like a little 5-yard out route. He made the move and took it to the house on a 39-yard pitch and catch. So with 10:26 to go in the half, the Patriots take the lead 6-3 with the PAT pending.
I really think their cornerback thought he could jump it and make a play on the ball, and because, like I said, it was such a great outside shoulder throw. Joel was just able to turn up the sidelines, beat him with speed for the touchdown. Great job. Whew, we needed it.
Yes.
Needed it. Great job. Good score, Patriots.
We attempt the extra point for John Curtis.
And we'll take them in the air anytime we can get them.
Absolutely.
It changes the perception of a defense, I'm telling you.
And the Crusaders jumped all sides there. We'll do it again.
The ball is offside against the Crusaders.
And it looks like coach is going to move the ball a little closer. Obviously, a lot of times I've seen coaches just decline that because you kind of want to get that ball up and over the goalpost sometimes when it comes out a little funky. But
McCready will attempt the extra point.
if you know you're going to kick it, sometimes it really doesn't matter. Here we go.
Here's a snap. The place kick is up.
Ooh.
And he missed
Pushed it.
just right. And I'm glad I didn't say anything. That's his first miss of PAT all season long, so he's perfect for the season. But
yeah.
Anyway, 10:26 to go in the half. It's the Patriots 6, Crusaders 3.
And Kevin, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you to another one of our sponsors, Nations Lending. Our good buddy Mark Bowen out of Baton Rouge. Whether buying a new home or refinancing, Mark Bowen and Nations Lending can help you. Nations Lending offers FHA, VA, and USDA loans and can even help those with 580 credit and above. Mark is a graduate and class of 1998, has over 15 years of lending experience, and is a proud supporter of the John Curtis Patriots. He can be reached at 225-573-8688. His NMLS number is 587641. Nations Lending Corporation is an equal opportunity lender. One more time, give him a call, 225-573-8688. That's Mark Bowen with Nations Lending. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Dating that scoring drive with 6 plays, 76 yards and distance, 2 minutes off the clock. Guggenheim to Taylor, 39-yard pitch and catch, and McCready's missed PAT makes it the Patriots 6, Crusaders 3. McCready's kick goes into the end zone for an automatic touchback. So with
Nice kick.
10:26 to go in the half, the Crusaders will have it 1st and 10, their own 20-yard line.
And I tell you what, defense is going to come out here and play tough again, get the Patriots the ball back, because we got to get another score before half. But I like what I saw on offense, Kevin. We're doing a good job of mixing it up, throwing, catching, running the ball, tough. Like I said before, you got to mix it up. You got to don't let the defense dictate what you're going to do on offense. Because of what you're doing on offense, dictate what they have to do on defense. Make them change it up. But what I love about the Patriots offense is the quarterback is going to dictate the best play each and every down.
They'll line up now. Crusaders going left to right. Twins receivers to the left, Twins to the right. Spears lines up to the left of Martin. He'll take the handoff, comes near side, goes nowhere. Valentine wraps him up and throws him to the ground.
Good job. Valentine, get in there, and then you have Matthew Jane in to help clean him, finish him off.
This is not the first time that the Patriots have played on the campus of Tulane. In the original Tulane Stadium, or Sugar Bowl Stadium, way back when, the Patriots played here 3 different times, I will tell you in a second.
Man, this guy knows some stuff.
Twins to the left. They'll stay in that shotgun formation. Martin takes the pass from center, hands it off to the running back near side.
Whew.
He crossed the 20 and got pummeled.
Barfield get in there and hit him.
Gain of 2. That was Smith. The first time the Patriots played in the old Sugar Bowl Stadium right here on Tulane's campus was in 1976 in a state championship game, in a rematch of the 75 state championship game against Notre Dame and Crowley. However, the Pioneers got revenge and beat the Patriots that night. That was the first time. I'll come back and tell you when the second time was. 3rd down, and let's call it 7. Martin rolls to his left, looks downfield, he can run it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down. He got tackled right to sticks. Barfield dropped him, but he got the first down. So the second time the Patriots played on Tulane's campus was a year later in the 1977 state championship game against Jonesboro Hodge. And the Patriots were able to win state championship number 2 that night. And then the third time they ever played here was actually kind of by accident. It was the 1979 spring game. It rained kind of good, and the field got drenched at the school, and coach was able to pull some strings, and they played the spring game here in 1979.
I bet it wasn't this nice.
No. 1st and 10, Crusaders from their own 30, and looks like there might be a timeout by Brother Martin. There is. So, all right, 8:47 to go in the half. Timeout, Crusaders. But it's the Patriots 6, Crusaders 3.
Again, for this timeout, I want to say thank you to our real estate buddy, Kel Kopecki. Talked to Kel this week, doing a little business with each other. I appreciate that. Kel Kopecki with Exit Realty NOLA Premier. Give them a call. They're a full-service brokerage firm, residential, commercial, and leasing. They have cutting-edge tech to help buyers and sellers. They offer retirement and beneficiary benefits for all of their agents. If you want to go see them, go check them out at 2200 Veterans Boulevard, Suite 206 in Kenner, or give them a call at 298-3948. The website is www.exitrealtynola.com. It's 298-3948. Kel Kopecki with Exit Realty NOLA Premier. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Well, I just mentioned the 3 times the Patriots played, but go back to the first one when we lost to Notre Dame and Crowley. There was a senior in that team, Earl Ostracker, who actually was important because he was the halfback that threw the halfback pass to Chris Stropolo for the very first state, for the first touchdown in the first state championship game against Notre Dame in '75. And I found out today that his dad, the Moose, Mr. Earl Sr.,
The Moose.
Ostracker, listened to us, and he's been joining. His daughter Tracy married Steve McCready, and their son is Austin McCready.
There you go.
So, Mr. Moose, thank you
all
for listening. We
fits in.
appreciate you. Brother Martin runs it right the gut for a gain of 4 to the 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 6 with 8:40 to go in the half. Yeah, we were tailgating today, and I ran into, Steve was my quarterback my freshman and sophomore years, and so we were talking to Tracy and Steve, and she just wanted to let us know that her dad, Mr. Moose, that's all he knows. They know him by Mr. Moose. So we appreciate you for being a loyal listener. I'm going to give you a little shout out.
Why not? We love it.
Yep. 8:15 and counting. Twins receivers near side center motion. He fired up the middle. Wide open is the receiver. The 10 is going to be a foot race.
Go
King
get him,
Clover
Brent.
get him. He's to the 35-30. And Clover tracks and bounds. The
Good job.
20 and a late flag will be a horse collar.
Yeah, must have grabbed the face mask, actually, I think.
Yeah, either that or so they'll tack on a few more. With 8:02 to go in the half. Big play by the Crusaders. That was number 10, John Lewis. on the reception. He caught it right around the 45-yard line and had the whole middle of the field open.
Good job of Clover just tracking him down, but I can tell you what, great fake right there inside. The linebackers he sucked the linebackers right in and just dumped it right over the middle of the field. And I tell you what, it was a foot race, and Clover tracked him down, thank goodness.
Half the distance of the goal to the 10, so it'll be 1st and 10 Crusaders from the Patriot 10. 8:02 to go in the half. Patriots lead at 6-3, but the Crusaders are knocking on the door. You know, Coach Fallbacher is going to make some adjustments at halftime here.
Yeah.
Split trips right. Empty set. Martin, quarterback keeper all the way up the middle, and he's going to get it to the 8-yard line, gain of 2. Second down goal. 7:43 in counting.
Yeah, Kevin, when the quarterback runs, you got to put a hurting on him because we do not want to see him. We do not want to see him run anymore. He's a very athletic quarterback, but when he gets in the middle, you got to punish him. Don't allow him to come in there anymore.
2 Crusaders run off the field, 2 run in. They're going to heavy set. They'll bring in Spears, so let's look to see if they hand the ball off to number Spears. They don't have the measurables on these guys, but he's well put together.
Good-looking kid.
Yeah. Twins near side. Slot to the left. Martin takes the pass from center. Under pressure, throws it to the tight end. And I tell you what, thank God we got it in his face because that disrupted the pass because the tight end was open in the middle of, in the flat. That was Clapp.
Yeah, good job of him, just Donald Clay getting in there and disrupting the quarterback. Quarterback did a good job of just getting rid of it, not taking the sack. But you're right, Kevin. If he completes in the flat, they got more room out front maybe to get 6.
3rd and goal from the 8. 7:04 to go in the half. They don't huddle. They just go to the line of scrimmage and look for the signal from the sideline. They're just flipping receivers back and forth. I don't see the 25-second clock here. I see it 8 seconds.
Yep, right here.
Okay, I see it now. They weren't going to get it off, so I think Brother Martin called timeout. They do. So it's 7:03 to go in the half. It's timeout Crusaders, but the Patriots lead at 6-3. I want to give a special shout out to a few individuals. You and I and the coaching staff, except for Coach Leon and Coach JT, they opted not to do it tonight, are wearing a special T-shirt.
Yep.
It's a black T-shirt with a nice little logo on the back. It has the Patriot Nations Men's Club on it with the hashtag of our slogan, Let's Go to Work. But I want to make a special announcement. Thank you to the Patriot Nations Men's Club, to Michael O'Brien, to Jeff Arsamont, to Craig Gardner, and to James Well for underwriting the cost of these shirts. And basically, it's a logo just honoring Coach JT's 50th season as coach of the Patriots. And he's going to be inducted into the school's Hall of Fame at halftime, and the men's clubs will give him an award. But Craig kind of led the charge of that, so we appreciate him and his efforts. We were fortunate to get one, and we're wearing it tonight as the coaching staff, and it's kind of nice.
Yes, sir. And we're going to talk a lot more at halftime about what this means to us. But the first thing we got to do, Kevin, is stop him right here.
I hear you.
Because we don't want to mad JT tonight. We want a guy with a smile celebrating something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Icing on the cake.
That's it.
All right, twins to the left, twins to the right. Spears lines up to the right of Martin out of the shotgun. Martin takes the pass from center, rolls his right under pressure. Oh, yes, sir! Tackling him back at the 24.
Nice job.
Donald Clay shot in there on a corner blitz. From the strong safety position and got him.
I tell you what, I'm surprised that they didn't recognize it or the quarterback didn't recognize it sooner coming to that side because we did it a play earlier. And a great call right there, doing it right back to back, getting in his face because, Kevin, that's what so far tonight, that's what he's been allowed to do.
Yep.
Use his legs and get outside to the right. And right there, obviously he couldn't do it. Donald Clay was Johnny on the spot getting to him. So great play right there by the senior disrupting. It's going to bring up a long field goal.
It'll be a 40-yard field goal attempt by Landry. Ball's on the right hash mark. It's perfect for him being a right-footed booter. Can we get the pressure and block it? Snap. Plays. Kick is up.
No, shanked it.
We must have shanked it.
I think we got it. No, I think we got it over the middle.
What was the center doing?
What the heck is going on here?
The center grabbed Big E.
Get him off the field. Not time for that stuff.
The center grabbed Big E by the leg and was rushing down. Now he's hurt. He might have twisted his ankle. There's flags all over the place. I don't understand what that was about.
Yeah, get him out the game. We don't need stuff like that. I mean, that was blatant. You could see it.
He was twisted and turning on his ankle.
Cranking him on the field.
That looked like a wrestling move. What was that about?
Well, Brother Martin coach is all in his ear, so I appreciate that.
Big time. He's getting worked like a puppet, tell you that. So with 6:10 to go in the half, it'll be 1st and 10 Patriots. I was hoping we got a push. We got a little bit. Did you see a Paul tip it? Because it had a bad trajectory.
Well, I did not see it. I think Big E might have got in there because I tell you, the ball almost looked like it started to turn over the opposite way that you kick it. So it was bad from the very start. So I think we might have got in there and got a piece of it because if not, that's the worst kick I've seen in a long time, and that usually does not happen. We've talked about how good Brother Martin's kicker is, and historically in the Catholic League how good they are.
I almost brought this up. The line of scrimmage was a 24, and traditionally you go 7 yards back. He was 6, and I almost made a comment like, he's 6 yards, so he's closer to the line. We might have a chance to block it, and that might have been the case.
Could be. Yeah, because especially as a kicker, Kevin, when that ball, a 40-yard field goal, that's a good distance for a high school kicker.
Sure.
You see the trajectory come off of the foot, and it's always a little lower when you have a deeper field goal. That could be the thing. And like you said, not having that extra yard to be able to get that ball up and over, and good penetration by our defensive front. Hey, that's the difference in ball games. Great job.
And the Patriots defense, as always, bowed up, stopped them. 1st and 10 Patriots at the 35-yard line, 6:10 to go in the half. We're going right to left. Guggenheim comes near side, hands it off to Wren up the middle. He crosses the 35, fights hard to the 41, almost 42-yard line. Let's call it the 42. Great job there, gain of 7.
Hey, Kevin, we got 6 minutes left on the clock, and it looks like it's going to be another timeout.
Yep, that's the hydration break. So with 5:59 to go in the half, the Patriots lead the Crusaders 6-3.
And even though he's not here, doesn't mean we're not going to give him some love. Robbie Euster with Bob Euster Productions. I want to say thank you to those guys always being up here in the booth. Of course, we got Nick up here taking up the slack, but Robbie's always our chief production engineer, taking care of business with Kevin and I. For your next event, wedding, party, bar mitzvah, anything that you have going on, you need film to edit to give the best in the business a ring. It's 738-1447. That's Bob Euster Productions, 738-1447. Bob Euster Productions, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
All day, every day.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be an exciting football game, and the momentum, I'll tell you what, you could feel the momentum on a big, we always say it, a big special teams effort and a big play on special teams can energize a football team like a snap of a finger.
Well, I'll say it goes one play further than that. The blitz on 3rd down.
Oh, that's true.
That set it up.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. And all of a sudden you go in there and block a field goal. Great job. The offense should go out there with a chip on their shoulder, get this ball in the end zone, take care of business before half.
2nd down and a long 3. 5:59 to go in the half. Patriots lead the Crusaders 6-3. Ball is to the right of midfield. Will come near side. Guggenheim keeps it, ducks it. Get that ball down.
That ball.
Has the 1st down. But I tell you what, for a second,
It's close.
I thought the ball was coming out the way he had it. I know he had it tight, but he comes through it up there.
You can't swim. You can't go up above your numbers. Never bring that ball up because all you got to do now is just punch from underneath, and that thing could come swinging out. But a good job of him protecting it, picking up a 1st down. Sometimes, Kevin, you just got to fight for some extra yardage. Colin does a great job of doing that, putting his head down, knifing forward, and getting us a 1st down right there.
And that's easier said than done. I get it. He's just trying to fight hard. But, man, he got that chicken wing up. And like you said, boy, helmet gets in there. 1st and 10, Patriots from their own 46. Ball in the middle of the field. Guggenheim going to be a draw play. Comes near side. It's going to be Smith. He got it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, 10.
And I tell you what, Kevin, their defense, almost like sometimes they're lining up with 4 defensive linemen, 2 stacked linebackers, inverted safeties, a safety higher than that, and then 2 corners. So it's something a little funky to try to get everybody involved and keep people in the box. But it's not something that you're going to see week in and week out.
What about a tight end up the seam?
Well, I really want us to throw. I still want us to challenge their cornerbacks outside with the safeties down low like that. They still have a high safety, but, from the middle of the field, you really can't get out there.
Well, let's see. We got twins to the right. Let's see if it happens here. We'll send the receiver in motion near side. He turns the field. They don't call it.
We were leaning.
Guggenheim back to pass, fires it to that receiver down the middle of the field, and he just stopped running for some reason.
Well, we turned over the other shoulder. Either it's going to be an outside pass where you're going to go right up this field and you're going to turn over your outside shoulder, or you're going to lead it back the other way down the field like a post. And right there, I think we had a little miscommunication. But sometimes you'll find on plays like that when the quarterback's hurried and rushed and he has to either shuffle to the right or to the left, that's a hard ball to complete or a hard ball for the receiver to know which way it's coming from.
In hindsight, 2020, we're sitting up here in the booth. Possibly Guggenheim throws it to the left and throws it open to him, throws him open, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because the receivers are on the
you never know
backside.
where the defender's going to be.
Right. 3rd down 10, 4:33 to go in the half. We'll stay with Twins to the right. Ball right in the middle of the field. We'll send that receiver in motion again. He'll roll to his right. Guggenheim looks down the field, fires a pass. Gonna be caught. Got him. And it's gonna be Taylor again. Nobody's gonna catch him.
Great job.
54-yard pitch and catch with 4:20 to go in the half.
And I tell you what, he had his pick of either or, Kevin. Number 18, Javon Davis was standing right there in the middle of the field. He was wide open. But, again, Joel Taylor did a great job of curling, coming back to the football. And then I don't know if somebody fell down or he would just use his speed and beat everybody. But a great job, great play call right there offensively. Some more 6 points on the board. Great job right there by the Patriots. Good offensive series.
Love it.
Exactly what we needed.
Got a little separation there.
Got to take a deep breath, man. It's exciting. I like when those receivers score like that.
Well, let's get the precious point here first. Snap, place, kick is up.
Got it.
It's good. So with 4:20 to go in the half, it's the Patriots 13, the Crusaders 3.
I tell you what, Kevin, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you to our family's company, River Parish Disposal. We've been picking up your commercial garbage in the greater New Orleans area for almost 40 years now. Please give me a call at the office, 738-7700, for all your garbage needs. We're a full-service, independently owned local garbage company. We do everything: roll-off dumpsters, rail loaders, people-pleaser restroom trailers, portable toilets, even medical waste. Give us a call. Front loaders, rear loaders, side loaders, anything you need. 738-7700. You can visit the website at bizstinks.com. Like we've always said, our business stinks, but it's picking up.
Danny, that touchdown drive was 5 plays, 65 yards in distance, 2:50 off the clock. Guggenheim to Taylor for the second time tonight, covered 54 yards in distance. McCready's PAT makes it Patriots 13, Crusaders 3, but that was all set up by the Patriots defense on 3rd and goal from the 8 when Donald Clay sacked Martin for a huge loss, and then on 4th down the Patriots had the block on the field goal.
Big. The momentum has definitely swung in the Patriots' favor. Great job of playing team football right now. Offense, defense, special teams.
Give a shout out to Dale Gottschalk over there at Bobby Seafood. I'm sure they're out there tailgating.
Yeah, saw him yesterday.
Thanks for feeding us last week after the game. We appreciate that. McCready's kick goes way in the end zone for a touchback, so the Crusaders will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20 with 4:20 to go in the half. And Danny, the Patriots defense needs to stop them because the Crusaders get the ball after halftime. So you know probably their thought is long, slow drive, take time on the clock, score, and then basically they in essence steal possession because they get the ball back.
That's right.
To start the second half.
Here we go. 4:20 left. We have to be able to stop them here, Kevin. Offensively, they've moved the ball on us a little bit here and there. They've had some nice explosive plays. Their quarterback has played well, protected the football, and we'll see what they have here with 4:20 left in the first half.
All right, they'll line up with Twins receivers near side. They'll have a split far to the left with the slot. Smith is the halfback. He gets it up the middle. Short gain of 2. And Danny, you noticed in the last drive and on this play here, our front four are starting to get some push.
They're getting some push, and I tell you what, Matthew Jane did a good job of fitting right there. The running back just kind of fell at his feet, because if he didn't, we would have pounded him. Barfield was right there as well. So good job. You're exactly right, Kevin. When the defensive line get a good push, it's never fun as a quarterback, even when you're handing the ball off, or if you're standing back there in the pocket, to have guys right at your feet.
And it's good to have big old Orgeron back in that front middle, too. I know he had that high ankle sprain.
Just adds great depth to a defensive front that is already very solid.
Yep. 2nd down and 8. Twins to the left. They fake it to the running back, throw a little hits far side, complete. And he's going to be stopped just shy of the 1st down, possibly the 29-yard line. So it should be 3rd down and short.
Clover cleaned him up out there.
That play, the first time we played them when we opened up Catholic League play in 15 at Ted Gorman, they scored 2 touchdowns from 80 yards out from that same play.
Kept on it. Like our guy, make a move, make somebody miss, go score.
Now they'll flip the formation, Twins receivers near side. They're going to hand it off to Smith up the middle, and he's going to have the 1st down and a few extra yards. He gets it to the 33-yard line with 2:58 to go in the half.
Kevin, that last play, if you have guys that can catch the ball, you play receiver, you know this. All it is a long handoff.
Yep.
Give a guy a head start by throwing him the ball 5 yards, 6 yards down the field, and give him an opportunity to make a guy miss. Or just knife forward, get some yak after contact, get out there, get a couple extra yards. You can't go broke with it, right?
Nope. Not with Profit in the flat.
There it is.
Martin takes the pass from center, looks near side, throws it, has a guy open, gonna be intercepted at the 45. He's backside to the 30, trying to get some blocks. He ran into a brick wall and fell down to 31.
Great
Huge
job.
interception there. I believe that's Davis.
That's Dante Thomas.
I'm sorry, number 38 with the pick. He got it around the 46-yard line. Had a nice return, so we got 2:32 to go in the half, and the Patriots will have it 1st and 10 at the plus
I tell 31. You what, at first I was a little nervous. I didn't see the pick initially. I saw Clover clobber their guy, and I thought, oh, goodness, I hope that wasn't late because that's an incomplete pass. He threw it over his head. Dante Thomas is sitting right there, being able to make a great play. And Kevin, the best thing about this was we get the ball back in the 31-yard line with 2:32 left. Perfect scoring opportunity right before half once again. Good job, defense.
We'll send the right halfback in motion near side. Smith, quick pitch to Wren. He's going to be the lead block. Smith is. Wren turns the corner. 25. He gets it to the 20.
Nice job.
Wow, that's a potent play there.
Kevin, I tell you what, though, it was a good job of the coaching staff wrinkling that in with a different formation and a different set.
Now I think he may have fallen on the football.
I believe so.
3 Wren is down.
We motioned the guy out with some speed. So what does that make him do? That makes him take another guy out of the box, have to worry about another defender in the flat, or another guy, offensive man in the flat, and then Wren just beats him with speed again around the corner.
Well, they're going to officially mark at the 21-yard line, so a gain of 10 will be 1st and 10 with 2:22 to go in the half. I like that motion, that far side halfback. It ended up being that lead block for him, and it was perfect.
Yep, timed up just right. I tell you, when you got a guy with speed that can get to the corner, you could do so many different things. I tell you what we used to do in the Arena League, and this works.
Okay.
And people, you never think of it. We used to do stuff like that with a guy with speed in the red zone, like the 10-yard line, and everybody in the world would suck up, and then you just go flip and flick it to a receiver right out in the flat.
Did you have Skylar Green playing with you?
Yeah, Skylar played with me one year.
Did y'all do that with him?
Oh, he was great.
That guy was
he was a great player. He was just a great returner. Great returner.
Because I can see him really being good at that.
Also a good receiver. Yeah, but I tell you, it just opens up so many options, Kevin. And just like throwing the ball, when you run plays like this, they have to spread out. They have to respect it. So it opens up so many more things in the middle.
Yep.
Shane Goings and Chauncey Crum.
1st and 10, Patriots from the Crusader 21, ball on the near half mark. 2:22 to go in the half. Now Crum goes in motion far side to give it to Goins, and he fights hard to the 18-yard line. Let's give him a gain of 3.
Stopped by number 4, Michael Faust, and number 44.
Yeah, good job. See, Shane's not really a tall guy, so he could run behind his pads. He runs with great leverage, continued to pump his legs, and got a couple extra yards after contact also.
Let's credit Coach Tommy Faubacher in the weight program. The last 3 years, we've had some relatively small running backs.
That they run really hard. You're right.
But they run 2 or 3 times bigger than what they are.
You
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. 2nd
down, let's call it 8. We go to option to the right. Goins gets the handoff, and he'll get a yard tackle to the 16.
Yep, nice tackle on the play.
Give him 2, actually, to the 16.
Austin Roberts.
This will be 3rd down.
Come on now.
1:15 and counting.
Got to get another touchdown here, Kevin. We need it.
3rd down 6.
And
3rd and 6.
We're continuing to run guys in and off. Receivers are checking in. Receivers are checking out. And it looks like we're going to call a timeout here.
Yep. Timeout Patriots with 1:05 to go in the half. It's the Patriots 13, the Crusaders 3.
Perfect time for a timeout. Perfect time for us to mention another one of our sponsors. And, of course, we always want to say thank you. Let's give another shout-out to Plum Street Snowball since they're here. Of course, we wish we had one in the booth. Maybe a couple in the booth.
A big one.
Yep. Maybe a little those flavors. I like those cream flavors. Those are really good. And of course, we always have them at our kids' birthday parties. But if you're here at the stadium and listening, come get them under the tunnel. They're here at Yeoman Stadium. Plum Street Snowballs. Uptown locations at 1300 Burdette Street. Metairie locations inside Lafayette Park at the concession stand by the splash pad. Come visit their annual fall pumpkin patch this year. and call about special group rates or field trips. Call Tony for your next birthday party event. Best stakes and snowball in the business. Tony Curtis, 504-256-3298. 256-3298. Plum Street Snowballs. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
My favorites are spearmint and bubblegum, but since we're wearing blue, I like a big bubblegum right now.
Big bubblegum, huh? Mm-hmm. It might turn your lips a little funny
That's okay.
for the rest of this broadcast.
All right, ball is right in the middle of the field. Crum, the left side halfback. I believe that's Smith, the right side halfback. 3rd down 6. We'll send Crum in motion to the right. We'll go to the right. Hands it off to Smith. Maybe 1 to the 15. Could be 4th and about a long 4.
Good job by that defense.
Maybe
What do you
5.
do, Kevin? You kick the field goal?
Yes.
Me too. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Line up and get it done. Come on, let's get those points. Precious.
Under a minute, 38 and counting to be exact.
Down to the Patriots.
All right, we're going to place the ball where?
Looks like about the 22-yard line.
All right, it'll be a 32-yard field goal here. 27 seconds and counting. Guggenheim's going to call timeout with 19 seconds to go.
Timeout, John.
Yeah, we're in no hurry.
Well, you want to milk the clock a little bit because if we do make it,
Sure.
we have to kick off to them. We don't want them to have some extra time on the clock to be able to make something happen offensively. But
You guys stay with us at halftime. We're not going to have anybody interviewing. We interviewed Danny, and Danny's going to interview me. We'll talk about
that's it.
Coach's 50th year. We'll just run through the decades and some stories he's got, some stories I got, and we'll just
Biggest thing here, Kevin,
share
is
some stuff.
you got to be able to make this field goal. You're making a 2-touchdown ball game. You make them have to score 2 touchdowns to be able to catch up and get on top. Without it, it's a touchdown and the field goal. They can tie it. So
He can hit this.
yeah, he's got this all day. Yeah, he's got this all day. Just got to focus in and get the job done. But yeah, we definitely know he's got some range on him. You know, McCready's kind of a tall, lankier kid. Really, he kind of looks like a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably 6'2", 190 pounds. He looks like a QB, and of course he is our second-string QB. But I think his career is sticking at kicker and punter. I think he's going to be able to play on the next level after next year. He's still just a junior, so we're going to enjoy watching him again next year. And he's a part of that big-time junior class that we have this year. But, yeah, got to get the job done right here, make it a 16-3 ball game. Here we go.
19 seconds to go in the half.
Oh,
We're going to go for it.
on the field.
The offense comes back out.
Slick son of a gun.
4th and 4. I hope we don't try. Just run the plays. If we try to draw them outside, it don't work. I just don't like that. Now we call timeout. That's what we did. I don't care who you are. That really never works.
Sometimes it works against us. You never know.
Yeah, I know.
You never know. Remember, these are high school kids, man. You never know. And especially playing against us, they better get up and get set defensively and get ready. But, yeah, it's 19 seconds left. It looks like we're just going to trot out there and kick another field goal. But, like I said before, we got to get this job done, get into halftime, and we're going to make Coach JT's presentation here.
That was our last time out. They have one more. So I think Coach said, you know what? Let's see what we can do. If we can steal one.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I mean, like you said before, you're not wasting anything.
No.
You give it a shot. It doesn't work. You go ahead and kick it anyway. It's not like we're icing our own kicker. He's going to line it back up, make his little 3-yard trot back, and
all right, the ball's at that right hash mark. McCready's a right-footed booter. He's got to swing it just a tad left. Snap. Place. Kick is up. Has the distance, and it is good. So
Great
there's
job.
15 seconds to go in the half. The Patriots extend the lead to 16-3 on McCready's 32-yard field goal.
yeah, we got a little excited on that one. We knew he was going to do it. Good job. Get out there, do your job.
That
Good
makes
job.
up for the missed PAT.
Yep, offense, defense, special teams. Kevin, I tell you what, from the first quarter to the second quarter, we've kind of turned it around a little bit, playing a little bit better. A lot more solid Patriot team out there, and that's what I wanted to see. And, Kevin, if we could see that in the third and fourth quarter, that's what we've been asking for the last 3 weeks, to be able to finish an entire ball game and then continually get better each and every day. And that's really what we're looking for. Keep everybody healthy and just get better and better each and every week. Offense, gel a little bit more. Defense, come together, add on some of that depth that you have. And, of course, we still need some explosive plays on special teams.
Yeah.
And, of course, we did it right there by a blocked field goal in the second quarter. But we're going to line up here to kick it again with 15 seconds left. And don't forget, sometimes some of the biggest plays you can make
Right here.
are on kickoff team. You got to get down there with smoking shoes, make a play, make a tackle, and you force them with only 15 seconds left to have to make something happen on offense.
Well, I was talking to Tommy after church service last week, and basically the goal is kicking the end zone. That's really just the one, just kicking the end zone every time. Let's see if he's been doing it all night. Let's see if he does it here. Now a little squib kick, I guess, field at the 5-yard line, 10-15. Comes to the other side, 20. And he's going to be tackled at the 26-yard line, and that's going to be number 5 on the return, Devon Moore. So they'll have one play with 7 seconds. Let's see if they actually run or just take a knee.
Mm-hmm.
First down, Brother Martin.
Yeah, these are another one of those interesting situations or calls by a coach. You never know what you're going to do out there. You might line up in a victory formation and just protect the football, or you might say, hey, why not? Run a draw. Give the quarterback an opportunity to throw it down the field. Don't pressure it, but, hey, maybe we'll make one pop.
Yep, twins to the left. They're going to hand it off to the running back up the middle, and he's going to have a gain of 2. And that's it. So at the 1 half of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 16, the Brother Martin Crusaders 3.
And we're going to let Brother Martin clear the field first, and, of course, we're going to get out there. But, of course, we want to say thank you to our premier halftime sponsor, our good buddy, Dr. Donald Fahlbacher. Fahlbacher Health Direct Primary Care, monthly, quarterly, or yearly payments, in-house pharmacy with discounted meds for members, discounted labs, imaging, x-rays, and ultrasounds, $50 a month, perfect for employers that can't afford expensive insurance premiums. Same-day appointments, and always makes you feel right at home. Go check them out. Dr. D, 8231 Jefferson Highway in Harahan, or give them a call, 504-336-4400. Or go check them out to visit their Ideal Protein Protocol. Losing weight isn't easy, but we try to make it easy and simple with Ideal Protein Protocol. Dr. Donald Fahlbacher, it's like having a doctor in the family. Fahlbacher Health Direct Primary Care, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Well, the Crusaders got on the ball on the board first. We had 5:48 to go in the first quarter. Landry nailed a 31-yard field goal, put the Crusaders up 3-0, and that's how the first quarter ended. And then the Patriots got on the board with 10:26 to go in the half. Guggenheim hit Taylor on a little short out route. He made a move and scored the touchdown. And officially, it was a 39-yard pitch and catch. McCready's PAT was no good, and the Patriots took a 6-3 lead. And that capped off a 6-play, 76-yard drive. Took 2 minutes off the clock. And again, with 4:20 to go in the half, Guggenheim hit Taylor again on a 54-yard pitch and catch. McCready's PAT made it 13-3. That capped off a 5-play, 65-yard drive. Took 2:50 off the clock. And then with 15 seconds to go in the half, McCready hit a 32-yard field goal to make it 16-3 Patriots. And we're going to pause real quick for Coach JT's induction to the Hall of Fame.
Recently named Coach JT as the second greatest high school coach of all time. He has had 36 state championship appearances, 26 state titles, and a national championship in 2012. He has been named to the LHSAA Hall of Fame, Louisiana College Hall of Fame, Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame, National Federation of High Schools Hall of Fame, and the Greater New Orleans Hall of Fame. He served as the head baseball coach at John Curtis Christian for 28 years, and his teams won 5 state championships. He earned his undergraduate and Master of Education degree from Loyola University. Along with his coaching responsibilities, he is the headmaster of John Curtis Christian School. He is an ordained minister and a pastor of Coliseum Place Baptist Church. His wife Lydia is with him this evening. Johnny Curtis and his wife Dawn are watching this event via FaceTime as Johnny prepares for Ball State's game tomorrow. On the field are his daughter Joanna and her husband, defensive back coach Tommy Fahlbacher, and his son, quarterback coach Jeff Curtis, and his wife Tony. He is surrounded by the highlight of his life, his grandchildren. He has influenced countless lives of young people. JT has dedicated his life to the mission and purpose of John Curtis Christian. His mother, Merle Curtis, will now present him as the 2018 inductee into the John Curtis Christian School Hall of Fame. Please give a big round of applause for JT Curtis, the 2018 John Curtis Christian Hall of Fame inductee. Go Patriots!
Wow. Usually when the home team, we're on the side where this is happening, but it's happening. We're on the back side of it, which is nice to see, but I would like to see the front side of it.
For 50 years of
Which this they're filming that right now. That's going to be on Friday Night Football for sure.
I tell you what, though,
coach. You are our
almost get you emotional listening to all those things.
Our pastor and our friend. And now for the presentation.
I think somebody's cutting some onions up here.
Nation Men's Club. Congratulations, Coach J.
It's good to have the men's club out there as well.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Well represented.
What a great moment for Coach JT. And, of course, being a humble guy like he is, he didn't want this to happen. Just so you guys know the backstory, they trapped him in his office, all the sisters and the family, and they basically said, look, this year for the Brother Martin game, we are going to induct you into the Hall of Fame. And he said, what? No, you're not. No, you're not. No, that's okay. I don't want that. And they said, no, well, Coach, brother, don't worry about it. It's happening. He said, well, how's that going to look? I'm Coach JT, our school's John Curtis, and I'm getting inducted in my own Hall of Fame. They said, well, how's it going to look if the second winningest football coach ever isn't in his own Hall of Fame? So here he is tonight getting inducted after 50 seasons. And, of course, our slogan, building champions for life. And, of course, the men's club's down there, and they presented them with that beautiful plaque. But it's just nice to see and a little bit emotional with all of the friends and the family that were down there with him. Celebrating this moment, because what a powerful moment it is for the family and, of course, for this school as well.
I love, what an honor it is for you and I to be doing this. Just for one split second, I wish we could somehow get down there and be a part of that picture, which we were, and we can talk about that in a few minutes. Our first year doing the broadcast 8 years ago, which kind of hard to believe, right?
Right.
October 27th, I think it was somewhere around the end of October of 2011. On a Thursday night was his 500th victory. And that's what started our Parade of Champions interview series. But at halftime, we were able to put the mics down, and we got to go out and participate, me in the decade of the 80s, you the decade of the 90s, and be out there with all those guys. And that was probably at least, 300 guys out there that night? And
it was awesome.
Huge.
It was great.
And that was awesome. But there's no way we can get down here tonight in the field and do the broadcast at the same time. But you know what? They let those guys have the credit and be down there, too. I'm just saying that would be nice to be part of that.
Of course. We'll get our pictures later tonight.
We will.
That's right.
We got a little special surprise. So you guys watch Friday Night Football tonight.
That's right. That's all we got to say about that.
Be a little surprise. So.
But Kevin, I tell you what, when I was playing back in the day, I think it was in 1998 maybe, I was a part of his 300th victory. And we thought, wow, to be part of 300, man, that is unbelievable to have 300 wins. And look at where he is today.
Well, I was a little before you in '87, my junior year. Week 3, we played Forte at E. Cole, and we won his 200th game that night on a Thursday night. I was fortunate to catch a touchdown that pass and have it on the DVD. Fortunately, I was on VCR, but Robbie helped me convert it over so I can throw it in there once in a while. But, it's nice to contribute on a historical night like that. When you're 16 years old, playing the game, 200 wins, it seems like a lot, but we're more focused on the state championship.
Right.
But when you get out of school,
and it continues to build.
And I'm dating myself again, 30 years, and you're going to keep hearing this throughout the season. I'm going to refer back to it. 30 years ago, my senior year, and we won state championship number 10 for the most in the LHSA history. And then you get out of school, you think about it like, wow, I was a part of some incredible things.
No doubt about it. It was a lot of fun. And, my senior year, we were able to win 4 state championships. We were the first team to win 4 state championships in a row in football. And JT was actually my baseball coach also.
Yep, mine too.
And we won my freshman and senior year in baseball. And it was just an awesome experience, man. And it's funny to hear this coming from you and I, because I'm 37, you're 47. But I'm just proud of the guy that he is,
Oh, yeah.
I'm proud of the Christian man that he is, the mentor he is. I think that plaque said, our friend, our father, our coach, and
Our mentor.
and our mentor,
Yeah.
and all of those words mean so much to so many different people that played for him in the past 50 seasons, and it's just awesome. I'm just so proud of the great man that he is, and of course they talk about he's an ordained minister, and every Sunday you can listen to his message if you want to come on out to First Baptist Coliseum Church at school in the gym, and that's really what his life's been all about. Building champions for life, and you can encompass it all in that one sentence.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I always go back to this Thanksgiving prayers. I haven't missed one since I started going my freshman year in '85, and really the only time we didn't have one was in '92, and I was kind of lost that Thanksgiving. I'll go to Mass at St. Matthew at 9 o'clock, get out at 10, and I'll just drive my truck 100 feet over across the street. I usually have a little devotional on it for like 30 minutes. I'll just sit there and read my devotional, and then when it's time at 10:30, I'll walk in and I'll double up, just go hear the message that he is able to preach, and just it's you got to be a patriot. Well, no, you don't have to. Let me say that. Those of us who are patriots understand, and there's a lot of people who aren't patriots that go to the church service. And if you get a chance to ever hear him speak, he's just a very charismatic guy.
He is,
and that can be bad too, because there are some guys that do evil in the world that are very charismatic. Just because you're charismatic don't mean you're a positive influence. But that's not the case here. And I know he gets the bad rap. Unfortunately, when people are ultra successive, they want to say why for the good reason why they're not successful. So he's got to be doing something wrong.
Right.
And that's not the case. But but when people get behind the iron curtain, so to speak, and these coaches that come in and they see and they're like, wow, I thought this, but it's not.
No doubt about it.
And,
you're right.
It is what it is. So let's start this. So he actually did not go to John Curtis Christian School. He went to East Jefferson High School. Was a high school All-American. Went to Arkansas. Played for Frank Broyles, who passed away last year. You know who was graduate assistant? He played offensive line at Arkansas. You know who his graduate assistant coach was?
No.
For his position? Barry Switzer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Yep, that's awesome.
And I think Jimmy Johnson was he just graduated the year before. He
I think you're right.
The owner of the Cowboys,
Yep.
Jerry Jones. And anyway, he left after a few years, and went to Louisiana College. Mr. Curtis needed a football coach, and to start the 1969 season, called him up, made a deal with him, said you're going to come back and coach, but you have to take some college courses, finish your degree. And God bless those kids, man. They did what they could, but I think 5 guys showed up for the first practice, 5 or 6 guys. Mm-hmm. He didn't know what to do.
Nope.
Went in Mr. Curtis' office, says, man, Dad, I got all these notebooks, but only 5 guys.
Right.
And Mr. Curtis didn't even look up. He says, well, I guess you better get on the phone and start making some phone calls to some kids and say, you better come out here and practice. And those guys, though they did the best they could, went 0-10. They only scored 12 points for the season.
Yeah.
Now, I only scored, 2 as a sophomore, 8 as a junior, so that's 10, 14, I scored 4 as a senior. But my junior year, there were 2 games against Destran and the first playoff game with St. Paul. I scored 2 touchdowns in each game. So I outscored but at times you as a quarterback probably had 4 touchdowns, a couple of guys, Joe McKnight, whatever, and other guys that had multiple touchdowns that outscored a 69 team by themselves. But the next year they go 10-1.
That's right.
And he never had a losing season. The closest they came to having a losing season would have been in '74 when they went 3-3-3. And of course they righted the ship in '75. And so we always talk about the '75 team. But the first real great team was really the '73 team.
That's right.
But the first winning team was obviously '70. But go back to that '69 team. They'll still say, they're the acorn that has now blossomed to this oak tree we call Patriot football dynasty. And of course, we know about the rest of the '70s. The Patriots won a few more championships, started proving our mettle in the early '80s, and then it was my freshman year in '85. We moved up to AAA. And the beat goes on, so to speak. We just kept on, kept on. And then, of course, after I went to college, we went to 4A, and that's when you were playing.
Yep.
And then, unfortunately, we got shoved down to AA after the '04 season and dominated that for quite a while, and probably could be one of the reasons why we had the split. But, the guy goes 0-10, and actually technically 0-11 because he lost his first game of the 1970 season. I don't know if you knew that or not. And got his first win in week 2 of the 1970 season against Delta Heritage, who's no longer in existence. They were down on the Port Sulphur area. And here we are standing, we got halftime here. We win the night. He's at 573, but right now he's at 572, 64-6. He's 49 wins away from tying John McKissick and 50 away from being the all-time winningest coach in all of football, high school, junior high, college, junior college, semi-pro, pro, you name it. the whole sport of football
How about that?
right here in River Ridge.
It's his 50th season, and we're celebrating his 50th season tonight, and he's only 50 wins away from becoming the all-time winner in the sport of football. And what a great sport it is, man. This is so much fun to be able to come out here, watch these kids grow, be able to contribute a little bit, feel like we're still in the ball game a little bit. And so we appreciate you guys. We appreciate the sponsors that make this possible each and every week. I'm going to run them down real quick, Kevin, if you don't mind. Of course, I want to say thanks to Walton Bill Sanchez, Proud Yogi's Bears. I want to say thank you to Moe's Pizza, Plum Street Snowballs, Faubacker Health Direct Primary Care, Elite Baseball Development, River Parish Disposal, Bob User Productions, National Temperature Control, Kel Kopecki with Exit Realty, Prep Fan Sports, Nations Lending, and probably a couple more that I'm going to forget. But we appreciate all of you guys, and we couldn't do this without you. And, of course, Robbie's not here tonight, but he's out there doing his real job. So I want to say thank you to Bob User Productions. Again, give him a call, 738-1447. But I tell you what, Kevin, it's just an awesome, awesome experience to be a part of this. Your relationship to me is overwhelming now. You came over last night. My kids, Uncle Kevin, they love you to death, man. It's just without Coach JT and the family, we wouldn't have what we have today. We wouldn't be where we are today. And I tell you, it's an awesome feeling to still be involved in this program and to watch him continue to coach after 50 seasons. And I tell you what, Kevin, he's the kind of guy, he's got a heck of a lot more wins and seasons left in his belt. Guys say, how long you think he's going to coach? I say, as long as he can. He's that kind of guy. Yeah. Now, he's not going to be one of those guys that just sits on the sidelines and collects wins. He's a guy that is going to go out there and teach and coach. And that's what he always said. I heard him say this one time, and I never forgot it. He said, I love teaching and I love coaching, but as a coach, you're a teacher. And the day that I stop teaching is the day that I stop caring. And he said, I'm going to do that for the rest of my life.
Right.
And it's awesome, man. It's just cool to see him out here. The kids still respect, after 50 years, to still command respect of a room and teenagers from 13 to 18 years old. These kids still know who walks in the building and who's commanding the troops. But I tell you what, you also have to give kudos, Kevin, to the unbelievable supporting cast that he has of coaches throughout the years. Of Coach Rob isn't with us anymore, but guys like that, Coach Corey Buton, guys like that have been lifers and have been here forever and been able to carry that torch with Coach JT, and they're as big a part of it. And that's one of the reasons why he was like, I don't want to be inducted to the Hall of Fame. Man, I got so many guys that I could thank, but he does that each and every day when he goes out there and puts his best foot forward.
When you think about when he started, let's put this in perspective. It's all relative to time. 50 years. Pretty much a month and a half. I guess they started when school started, and that was probably end of August. Let's say the end of August. So that's a month. But a month before, we put 4 astronauts in a tuna can and shot them to the moon and back there in black and white TV.
That's right.
June 20th. July 20th of 1969, we walked on the moon for the first time.
Right.
A month later, he takes over as the Patriots coach. That's when he started.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I can't imagine.
That was also in the middle of the Vietnam War. That just shows you how long he's been.
I'm only 37 years old. Can't imagine doing something for 50 years, doing the same thing, but not only doing it, but being the most successful at it. It's just awesome. It's unbelievable. It really is.
Well, people. I told Coach Kyle this when he came a few years ago, and he was at the spring game. That was his first experience, and he was before the 2014 season. I said, "Well, hey, welcome, Coach." I said, "You get behind the Iron Curtain to see it." And I'm saying, all your friends from St. Aug and whatever, they said, "Man, what do y'all do? What do y'all do?" And I said, "You want to know what we do? What the secret is? I'm gonna tell you right now." He said, "Yeah." I said, "Come here close," and I leaned in real close to him, and I went, "We outwork people."
That's right. That's
work.
Right. Yeah.
W-O-R-K. That's it.
That's it.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, and after that year, we lost the state championship to Jesuit that year, but then,
right.
We've been successful and stuff. And
he had a great team.
And he's won a couple as an assistant baseball coach with Johnny and Jeff. And I looked at him and I said, "I told you, didn't I?" He goes, "Yeah. Nobody outworks us." I told you. That's the difference. But to understand Coach, you got to understand Mr. Curtis. Growing up in a depression.
That's right.
Single mom, 3-4 kids. Life was a competition, and that's why everything was a competition for him. And he used athletics to be the vehicle to spread the word of what, because nobody said he did it on blind faith, open up
Right,
John
that's
Curtis
right.
Christian School, because
That's
the
right.
only kind of religious schools were Catholic schools.
Yep.
They laughed at him like, that's never going to work.
Never work. That's right.
Here
and
we
he
are.
did it on blind faith.
56 years later, school's so open. Now, he passed away in 2005, but Miss Merle's still here. Without their vision and them going to work every day
Yep.
and working hard. So if that's your mom and dad, it's obviously going to, fall onto the kids. Mm-hmm. And I tell you what, I've never seen a group of family. It don't matter what they need. You need concrete poured or whatever. They may not know how to do it, but they'll go out there and do it.
Yeah.
And do the best they can.
Well, I'll tell you
know?
what was neat, too, today, Kevin, was to hear the passion that Miss Kathy had while she's sitting there talking about her brother. Just announcing, of course, she's the speech teacher, and she taught me speech. And so, she knows how to speak from the diaphragm, that's for sure. But to kind of hear the passion that she had while talking about Coach JT and the family, it's just a great day. But, his sisters, Alicia, Kathy, and Debbie, and then, of course, his brother Leon, which, Leon's he's a peach. He's a different animal, but you got to hand it to him. The guy's a genius. He's a defensive guru, and he knows what the heck he's doing. And without him, the defense isn't the same. And but man, what a great supporting cast! What a great faithful family that they have. And we're just blessed to be a part of it. It's been an awesome 8 years we've been up here.
That's crazy, huh?
Yep.
I think we made it 8 years. I do want to say this, though. Let me just stop aside. I want to say, thoughts and prayers are with Coach Mark Boney
That's right.
and his wife, Rebecca. His wife works in my company. They had their third child in June, I believe, early June. And little Mark is his name. And he was born with some organs externally. And he's had to go through a lot of series of operations, probably within the first few years, to kind of correct it and put it back inside. And little Shorty was fighting for his life not too long ago. And he's doing better. He's still in the hospital and stuff. But he and his family have a long uphill battle with it. So just, let him know. Here he is doing what he can do. But knowing he's got his own son fighting for his life back in the hospital, so that's going to be tough, but we're supporting him as well.
A lot of bigger things than football, my brother, and
Yeah.
and family is definitely one of them. So yeah, our thoughts and prayers are with him and Rebecca, and we appreciate the dedication that he puts forth every day for Brother Martin.
Yep. All right, we're about to start the second half here. The Patriots will be kicking off right to left. McCready to kick it off deep. Let's see, we're going to have... Gotta go to numbers. Number 5 is going to be the near side halfback, Devon Moore. Number 88, Gilliot, Gilyot. McCready to right foot of Booter. We're offsides.
Second week in a row, okay?
Yeah, it is.
We did that last week, and like I said, it's a tempo thing. You line up, and you have to time the tempo of the kicker. But you do it in practice all the time. I don't really understand what's so hard that we've not been able to accomplish in the past 2 games, just going off sides. I'm not sure who it was on, but
I was like the third guy here.
Really doesn't
Let's
matter.
see when they line up. What's like a receiver? You're looking in. How do you jump off sides like that? You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
stutter step at the last second. If you know the kicker's not there, do something.
No.
Choke up, do what you got to do, but don't be offsides. Now you talk about kicking it through the end zone or kicking it in the end zone every time. Add 5 yards to that, see how much harder it is.
Yep. All right, they'll back up to the 35, so we'll start it again. Opening kickoff for the second half. The Patriots lead the Crusaders 16-3. More the near side halfback and Gilliot, the far side. A little more of a squib kick. Going to be fielded by the up back at the 25. He's at the 30, comes near side. And needs to be wrestled down around the 36-yard line. Let me see what number he is.
That was number 3.
Number 3. That's going to be Nick Turner on the return. So they got a pretty good field position with 11:53 to go in the third. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 30. 7.
Yep.
So that's how big that 5-yard penalty. Look at the field position as opposed to kicking the end zone.
That's right.
And getting it at the 20. That they netted 17 yards on that
Trust
penalty.
me, much easier to line up on the 37 than be back to your 20.
Yep. All right, Twins to the left. They'll send receiver in motion. They'll hand it off to the running back right in the middle. Smith goes nowhere. Ogeron wrapped him up. And a late flag.
What are you calling here?
I don't know. I didn't see a face mask because Ogeron wrapped him around the body.
I have no idea.
Let's see. Personal foul on the Patriots.
Personal foul could be
don't know.
a number of things, so we really don't know when we don't see it in live action. But a personal foul on the Patriots is going to bring the ball all the way back to our 48.
So here we go. 2 penalties, offsides on the kick. This personal foul. So that was a 5-yard penalty here, but netted them 17 yards on return. That's 22 yards and 15.
Can't have silly stuff like that, Kevin.
A lot of real estate we gave up for free.
Yep.
1st and 10 Crusaders with 11:46 to go. The Patriot 48. Twins to the left. They'll fake the handoff. Far side's going to be caught.
Get up and get him.
By the big halfback. Oh, that's foul. Number 6.
Yep.
And they're going to say he stopped forward progress at the 41-yard line.
Yeah,
Second down short.
Clover did a good job of coming downhill, trying to put another big hit on him.
11:20 to go. Go ahead, Danny. I'm sorry.
The only thing I'll say sometimes is, Kevin, some of our corners, when these guys catch the ball, they have to attack downhill. Said it a couple times last week. They catch the ball, come downhill. Don't wait for him to gain momentum and come towards you. Go attack the football.
Split twins to the right. They'll also have a slot to the left. Martin stays in the shotgun. He'll take the pass and send it. Get to Smith at the middle. Goes nowhere.
Woo, Matthew Jane fit right in there.
Jane hit him and may have lost yard back to the 42. So it'll be 3rd down and a long 3 now with 10:48 to go in the 3rd. This is the opening drive of the second half.
Nice play.
And pretty much Patriot penalties on the opening kickoff, which the net return, and a 15-yard penalty has pretty much put the Crusaders in nice field position, but credit Jane there for the stop. 10:25 and counting. They got trips near side. They'll stay in the shotgun. Martin takes the pass from center, rolls near side, under pressure, fires it, going to be incomplete. They won a flag, but there was no way. He got hit that well after the ball got there.
Well, I think they were thinking he had him wrapped up before from the backside, maybe with his left hand. But I tell you what, Donald Clay did another nice job blitzing from the outside, and he got to the quarterback's outside shoulder, did not allow him to get the edge. Quarterback had to step up a little bit, throw it a little bit earlier than he probably wanted to. So it just did a good job of disrupting the passer.
They're going to go for it. I don't blame them because even a kick in the end zone,
yeah,
that's 20. You only talk about a 20-yard difference.
That's right.
And you're down 13, so go for it. They line up twins to the left, twins to the right. Smith lines up to the right of Martin out of the shotgun. 4th down and 4. Martin throws a screen far side. It's going to be incomplete. Great job by the Patriots defense.
Exactly.
Looks like Barfield put a little pressure on him, and now the Patriots will take it over with 10:09 to go in the 3rd. 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 41.
Great job right there, defense. Exactly what we needed, Kevin. Had to come up with a big stop. 4th down, you should be licking your chops as a defender, getting after the quarterback. And like I said, the quarterback was hurried, didn't want to throw it that early. Good pressure by the defense. Good 4th down stop by the Patriots. We're going to get the ball at about the 41.5-yard line coming out. So just like they started with some nice field position, we're going to start with some better field position here for the Patriots.
Crum, the near side halfback. Smith, the far side halfback. Ball's in that right hash mark. Guggenheim under center. We'll do the counter option to Smith. Far side crosses got right to the 45-yard line before he's pushed back. So a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
You know, we have not seen a lot of that this year. I do not remember running the count. I was thinking about this week. I'm like, where are, and look, let me say this. We don't have a lot of plays, but there's maybe 1 or 2 that we haven't seen very much, and one of them was the counter. And right there, we ran it for the first time. Some nice positive yardage, but a lot of times the defensive fronts have changed. We've gone from seeing a lot of 6 or 5-man fronts to 3-man fronts.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of reasons for that, but nice to be able to mix it in and get that on film too.
We'll send Crum in motion near side, do the quick pitch to Wren. They read it out perfectly. Going to lose 2 yards back to the 43.
Yep, they strung it out. Guess what's going to be next? Or guess what I'd say next? Come in motion, fake the quick sweep, and get your fast quarterback around the other edge. Give him a run-pass option on the backside. How about that?
Quick zip bootleg.
How about that? You think we can get that on time in the huddle?
Yes.
They'll be like, wait, this isn't a 2-word play call?
Nah. 8:55 to go in the 3rd. Twins to the right, ball in the near hash mark. Guggenheim under center. 7-step drop, fires it down the far side. Has a guy open. Caught!
Nice catch!
At the 14-yard line before he gets rustled down. Number 18. That's going to be
that's Javon Davis.
Javon Davis, excuse me. What a pitch and catch. It'll be 1st and 10 with 8:30 to go in the third.
Kevin, Javon Davis is he's a great athlete. He's 5'10", 160 pounds, and he's just a freshman. And he is going to be a heck of a football player for the Patriots. He outran him. To be honest with you, if Colin throws it deeper, we score a touchdown. But a great throw, a nice job of coming back, high pointing it on the back shoulder. Good pitch and catch.
3-step drop near side, caught by number 17. That's going to be our favorite. Yeah, Lance Williams. The official actually moved it back to the 16-yard line. Williams caught it near side, and they're going to mark him where?
Nice pitch and catch again. 3-step drop. Williams coming back to the football, making a nice play. It looks like they're going to mark him about the 7-yard line.
Gain of 9.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
2nd and 1 with 8 minutes to go in the third.
Put pressure on the defense.
All right. 2 tight ends. Smith, the near side halfback. Goins, the right side. Ball on the near hash mark. Taylor split out wide right. Quarterback sneak to the right. Halves the first down. Crosses the 5. And that's it. They're going to mark it there at the 5. Gain of 2 would be 1st and goal. 7:41 to go in the third.
Hey, Kevin, that quarterback sneak, as long as you have good push up front by your center and your guards. And, another thing, I'm not sure about the ruling. I'm going to have to figure this out. But in high school, if your running backs come behind you and push you, I still think that's legal.
Oh, yeah. Do a push in college.
Yeah,
right?
That's it. Why not? Go ahead and give him a nice push. But you can't beat 2 yards and to get the ball down to the 5-yard line. Here we go.
7:30 to go in the third. 2 tight ends. Split out wide right. Will go to the right. Straight up handoff. Touchdown.
Oh, Chauncey Crum walked in.
Crum crushed it in the end zone with 7:15 to go in the third. And the Patriots now lead it 22-3.
Kevin, he got through so fast, I wasn't sure if we gave the ball or not. And he almost went, I think he was ready for the collision to make a big collision happen. He was almost falling forward. But I tell you what, he looked like he was shot out of a gun. He got through there fast. Nice read by Colin Guggenheim, puts us on top 22-3. Great job, offense. Getting better and better as the game's going on.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Snap. Plays, kick is up. It's good, but there's a flag on the play. I think Brother Martin jumped off sides. Let's see.
Flag on the play.
They do.
Offside.
Oh, man.
Danny Crum, well, I'll tell you after.
Well, it looks like we might go for 2, Kevin, because they jumped off sides. It's going to put the ball about the 1.5-yard line and
steal that missed PAT back that we lost.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Shoot, give it to Crum again on an inside dive.
Two-point conversion after the
Here comes Corey Wren checking into the ball game. Number 21, August Berry checks out.
All right, so Wren's going to be the near side halfback, Smith the right side. 2 tight, split out wide right. Ball in the middle of the field. We'll go to the right. Guggenheim copped it. Got it.
Yes, sir.
So Guggenheim with a 2-point try. Makes it the Patriots 24 to the Crusaders 3.
Good job calling his own number, getting the ball in the end zone, getting the Patriots 24 points on the board. Great job, good offensive series. Defense is playing really well. Kevin, so far so good in the third quarter.
Danny, the Crum had a 5-yard touchdown run that capped off a 6-play, 59-yard drive, 2:54 off the clock. Guggenheim with a 2-point try. The Patriots now lead 24-3 with 7:15 to go in the third.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you once again to Moe's Pizza. John Curtis Christian School alum Jeff Arsmith, class of 1986, and his wife Lisa. They're located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. Give them a call at 341-9650. Check out their homemade hand-tossed pizzas, lasagna, meatballs and spaghetti, and muffaladas. Visit the website to see everything that they do, www.moespizzanola.com, 341-9650. Moe's Pizza, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
All right, D for the Crusaders. Near side, number 5, Devon Moore. Far side is going to be number 88, LJ Gilliott. McCready to kick it off again, going right to left. He hammers it high, but Gilliott's going to field it at the 5. Dropped it.
Go get it, go get it.
To the 10, and we're going to tackle him at the 10.
Come on, get that ball.
Oh, he broke 3 tackles. Oh, has the whole sideline. He's from 25, 30, 40. Got to make a tackle, cuts inside. And he is going to score. Oh, my goodness. What looked to be like he's going to get dead in the water to the 10. Danny, he put a move, got some blockers, and took it 90 yards for the touchdown. Late flag. The touchdown's good, but that's one of those, oh, my God, we're about to get killed kind of plays, and then he scores the touchdown on it.
Ooh,
but how did he get it out of that tackle with like at least 6 Patriots head him at the 10?
Great second and third effort.
Wow.
Good job by him making a play. And his team needs it. His team needed it. Good job by him making a play when they desperately needed it. And I'll tell you what, Kevin, you're exactly right. Picked up the ball, dropped it, picked up the ball, made a couple guys miss, which we thought he was dead in the water right there at about the 15-yard line, and all of a sudden he just squirts out of there and then uses his speed to get down the sideline for the score.
That's what I get for speaking ahead of turn, because, I mean, he looked like he was going to be dead in the water, like you said, and boy, when he broke out there, he had a whole combo on the wall, made a move at the 50. And
no, I'll put it this way. You get to him, wrap him up, get him on the ground. You never know. With guys that are special returners, Kevin, you can't allow them second effort or a turn to be able to make a play. When you get your hands on them, you got to get them down.
All right, no kick the PAT. Snap. Place. Kick is up. And it's good. So Landry drills the PAT, so with 6:56 to go in the third, it's now the Patriots 24, the Crusaders 10.
That was close too. And for that scoring play on that kickoff return, I want to say thank you to Prep Fan Sports. Prep Fan Sports is your one-stop sports shop, and they're conveniently located at 70452 Highway 21 in Covington. Prep Fan Sports offers a wide variety of sporting goods, including famous brands such as Adidas, Under Armour, Easton, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Rawlings, and much more. Prep Fan Sports can accommodate all of your team uniform and equipment needs, or simply your individual player needs. So parents, fans, anybody, they're making our fan jerseys this year as well. Please call Adam or Jeff at Prep Fan Sports at 985-400-5552 for all your sporting good needs. Prep Fan Sports, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Wow. That was going to be a big defensive stop. You could see it, momentum, but now they took it back.
I'll tell you what, man. Got to have that killer instinct, Kevin. Put a team away. So far, we haven't had it. Can't allow them to do that, but I tell you what might do it is if we return this kick.
I like it. But there's a flag on us. I don't know how we got a flag because he was good 10 yards ahead of us. They got to kick off from our 45-yard line. So there's 2 unsportsmanlike penalties and offsides here in the third period. This is a moot point. He's going to drill into the end zone, into the stands, but still.
That's it. No return on this one, sorry. Unless he tries to just kick it high.
Onside kick. And they might have it. They do. At the Patriot 34-yard line, they caught our front wall napping, and they got it.
Great play call.
Hell yeah,
Great play call.
Bob Emmett does, sure.
Why not? I mean, you have great field position. Everybody thinks you're going to kick it through the end zone. And, of course, our front line just not ready for it. But right there, you really need to have a heads up because that's a perfect play call in that scenario. Because if you don't get it, it's just like if Curtis has a pretty good return. They're going to get the ball at about the 35, the 30-yard line. Really, who cares? So why not try to take advantage of an opportunity? And they did right there. Nice job by the Crusaders.
Yep, they just stole the possession from us. So now they have it 1st and 10 at the Patriot 35, 6:54 to go. Patriots lead by 14, but Brother Martin has the momentum. Twins receivers near side. Martin comes near side. And he's got tackled. Big Tom.
Nice job.
Valentine started it, yeah.
Exactly right. Valentine did a good job of getting up the field. I tell you, when the quarterback can get outside, he's dangerous. But when you make him have to pull up and read and make an uncertain throw or throw it a little quicker than he wants, not as good. So Valentine did a good job of keeping contained outside, and Barfield fit perfect right there, coming up and making a big tackle.
And Valentine almost knocked the ball out of his hand.
Yep.
2nd and 15. Martin drops back to pass, looks far side, throws it. It's going to be in and out of the hands of the receiver, and Barfield almost had an interception. And then Spann almost picked off the deflection. So now it's going to be 3rd and 15 Crusaders from the Patriot 5.
Defensive line, start licking those chops. Get up in the quarterback's face. Make him feel even more happy back there with his feet. Make him throw the ball before he wants to. It'd be a nice call right here, Kevin, for another blitz. Be able to get in his face because you know this is a passing down, 3rd and about 15. Get in his face, make a big disruption.
Yep, the slot and Twins are to the left. They're going to move Spears to the left of Martin out of the shotgun. He'll take the pass from center. He steps up in the pocket. He's in trouble. Oh, it breaks a few tackles. And got it back to the 34-yard line, so he got the sack yardage and +1. Kind of look like you on the old dance floor back in the day, man.
I'll tell you what, I can still boost Scoot Boogie.
It'll be 4th and 9. And I would think they would go for it here.
Yeah, I think you're right, Kevin. Probably just going to try to put the ball in the air, push it down the field a little bit. I would imagine instead of punting.
Yeah, it's the official hydration break with 5:56 to go in the third. It's the Patriots 24, the Crusaders 10.
Yeah, for that hydration break, I want to say thank you once again. We're going to give it back to Dr. D, our premier halftime sponsor. Firebarker Health Direct Primary Care, monthly, quarterly, or yearly payments. In-house pharmacy with discounted meds for members, discounted labs, imaging, x-rays, and ultrasounds. $50 a month, perfect for employers that can't afford expensive insurance premiums. Same-day appointment. Same-day appointments and always makes you feel right at home. He does that with our family, Kevin. Finley, Madden, and Bell love him. Call him Dr. D. Give him a call, 336-4400. Firebarker Health Direct Primary Care.
All right. Here's how they line up. They got a split and a slot to the left, Twins near side. Smith is a halfback. He lines up to the right of Martin. They'll stay in the shotgun. Now they do the meerkat, look to the sideline to get a play. Martin's going to check it off. Clock is running with 5:45 and counting.
He's going to stay in shotgun.
Yep. He'll take the pass from center. Comes near side, trying to set up a screen. And incomplete pass. Tell you what, Smith had it. Please don't throw a flag on that.
Yeah. We
crushed the running back after the play, and they might have been a little too late, but they didn't call it. So the Patriots will take it over and down. So credit the Patriots defense there.
Great job right there, defense. And I tell you what, Kevin, when you're pressuring the quarterback, he's going to play so differently. I don't think he recognized or saw exactly where the running back was. He kind of, at the last second, might have seen it and tried to float it out a little bit, but the actual running back had to run to try to get to it, almost tried to one-hand it. It bounced off of an offensive lineman. It almost could have been worse, but a great job right there defensively for the Patriots, getting us the ball back.
And almost, ask you a question, hey, you think they might do some kind of throwback to the backside? They didn't work. Twins to the near side. Guggenheim on the center will go to the top of the field. Hand off to Smith. Crosses the 35 and gets it down to the 38-yard line. Gain of 3. 2nd down and 7.
Ball control here, Kevin. We don't need anything special. Just take some time off of the clock. Nice and easy. 3, 4, 5-yard gains. Move the sticks. Get a touchdown.
Actually, correct that. Gain of 4. Got it to the 38-yard line.
Touchdowns are key.
Yep.
With their last score, they moved it within a 2-touchdown ball game.
Well, think about this. We had 2 special team blunders. The kickoff didn't wrap up, lost containment. They scored on us, and then didn't pay attention on the return. They got the onside kick.
Yep.
Same formation. Twins receivers near side. Ball on that right far hash mark. We'll do the counter back this side. Wide open is Goins. Crosses the 45. He's to the 50. Crosses the 45 and tackled the 42 of Brother Martin.
And you could see Shane is the kind of guy that he could smell the end zone. When he breaks a tackle, he explodes again, tries to get vertical, makes a nice play. They give him a little shoestring tackle, but a great first down pickup for the Patriots.
They're going to move back to the 43. Still a first down. And you know what? He's so small. He's not super tiny, but he's smaller than we've had in the past. Boy, he hides it behind the line.
Yeah, he fits right in there.
Perfectly. Yep. Same formation, Twins receivers near side. The ball is going to be in that far right hash mark again. Let's see if we run the option to the top of the field. As we come power play near side. That's going to be Goins again. Got it to the 41, gain of 2.
A little Marcus Sproles-esque, huh?
Yeah.
But you know what I'd really like to see Shane do?
What's that?
Get his ball, get his hands on the ball in the return game, like a punt. I think he would be maybe a great punt returner. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I'd really like to see him get his hands on the ball on the punt team, have a little bit of wiggle room out front. Because I tell you what, he can move side to side and get north in a hurry.
2nd and 6, 3:45 to go in the third. We'll go with our traditional splits to the left and to the right. We'll go to the right. Guggenheim keeps it. He's going to duck it, and he's going to cross the 35, gets it to the 34. Make a mark at the 35-yard line.
tight are we here?
3rd down and a long 1. Let's call it 2.
Yeah. It's hard to see from the angle we are in the press
Let's get
box.
to the 33. Yep. 3rd and 2. So they'll keep the ball in that far right hash mark. We'll go with 2 tight ends split near side. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. Guggenheim's checking off at the line of scrimmage. Will come near side. He keeps it, ducks it, has the first, and more!
He's going.
They're not going to catch him. Guggenheim goes 30 yards for the touchdown with 2:47 to go in the 3rd.
Great job. I tell you what, he can run too. He is quick and powerful and explosive when he gets that duck step. Great job right there by Colin, making the proper read, getting vertical, and scoring another touchdown for the Patriots. We needed it, making it a 3-score, making it a 3-touchdown ball game. And got a little bit of breathing room here, Kevin, in the 3rd quarter. Playing well thus far.
35-yard run. Excuse me, I said 30. It's 35-yard officially.
And we're awaiting the extra point.
We'll line up for the PAT. Snap. Plays. Kick is up. And it's good. So with 2:48 to go in the 3rd, the Patriots get that touchdown back and extend the lead. 31-10 is the score.
And for that scoring drive, Kevin, want to say thank you to Exit Realty, NOLA Premier, Kel Kopecki, part of our men's club. Want to say thank you to him and his sponsorship. They're a full-service brokerage firm, residential, commercial, and leasing. They have cutting-edge tech to help buyers and sellers. They offer retirement and beneficiary benefits for all their agents. I want to say thank you to Kel Kopecki, broker-owner of Exit Realty NOLA. Go check him out at 2200 Veterans Boulevard, Suite 206 in Kenner, or give him a call, 298-3948. Website is exitrealtynola.com, 298-3948, Exit Realty NOLA Premier. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny Guggenheim had a 35-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT makes it 31-10. That capped off a 5-play, 66-yard drive, 2:42 off the clock. And I'd like to say you have some breathing room and can feel comfortable, but I don't.
No. We got to stomp on them, Kevin. This is what we've talked about the last 3 weeks, and of course,
put them away.
I don't want any moms out there getting uptight. I don't mean stomp on them, but you have to be able to finish a ball game. 4 quarters of football is what we're talking about. We've even said this, even if you get some kids in there that are second-string kids, get in there, get some tape, work hard, earn your position. You got to love it. You got to want to be on the field if you're a second-string guy. Get out there and earn your keep. This is what it's all about.
Yep. McCready to kick it off. Moore and Guillot to return it. Guillot's going to field it to 1. 5, 10, 15, middle return. Oh, breaks up. Hell, we're in trouble. He's to the 40. It's a foot race. 50, 40. And credit 23 for slowing him down. We ran him down at the Patriot 31-yard line. I don't like that at all, Danny.
Me either. Goodness gracious. Shore it up. I don't know what we're doing, but right in the middle there, I mean, they ran right up the gut.
He's had a 90-yard and a 68-yard return on consecutive returns. And he's got a cramp, so he's in on the play. So with 2:36 to go in the 3rd, we have an injury timeout, but the Patriots lead at 31-10. But Brother Martin has it 1st and 10 at the Patriot 31.
I got a shout out here. Jason Howard's texting me saying Jonathan Wells is listening to us as well. I want to say hello to my boy, Deuce, old Thundercat.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are doing well. But, yeah, boy, we do not want to give up yardage on kickoffs at all, Kevin. And I tell you, it doesn't. We just talked about second-string guys that can get in there. You get in on kickoff team, you better get down there with smoking shoes and put a hat on a hat. That's when you earn a position. Where do you think guys that have a long career first earn their spot? They earn it on kickoff team, going down there and drilling somebody. Go down there and make a play. And I tell you what, if I'm a guy that's on kickoff right now, I'm fuming on the sidelines, and I'm saying score again so I can go down there and put a hurting on somebody, because this is not how we play.
No. Well.
And you put your defense in a tough situation.
Yeah.
You know, the defense has played well all night, but you can't give them a short field with only 31 yards to go.
All right, so 2:36 to go in the third. They'll line up with trips to the left. Spears lines up to the left of Martin. He'll stay in that shotgun. He'll take the pass and center. Give to Spears, comes near side, crosses the 30, and he bulls his way to the 25, then near the 21-yard line.
Brother Martin's continuing to play tough.
He has a first down.
Putting his head down and trying to move that ball forward. And I tell you, he's close, Kevin. I don't know if he's got it. Looks like they might measure. But yeah, it's going to be
second in the foot. I don't know how they didn't get it. Well, from here on out, they already proved they're going to go for it at the 40, so this is 4-down territory for the rest of the game here. Down 21. We got a slot, twins to the left. Spears lines up to the left of Martin. They'll stay in that shotgun. They'll hand it off to Martin up the middle again. He has the first down and a few more. Big rugby scrum to the 15. 2:12 to go in the third.
There you go. And as long as it's working, Brother Martin's going to continue to do it. Running the ball right down our throats, moving that pile. Keeping it moving forward, picking up first downs.
Yep, they'll stay at the near hash mark.
Get in there, stay in your rush lanes, find a gap, get up there and make it and disrupt that running play.
They'll stay the same formation. Lamita wants his backside tight end and see if they don't throw it to him, but they don't. They're going to hand off the Spears up the middle.
There you go. Ogeron gets in there.
Yep, he's thrown back, but he got
Matthew
2
Jane,
to the 13.
Valentine. And, of course, big 48, Angelo Anderson.
We're under 2 minutes here in the third.
All right.
Third down, and let's call it 3 yards. Twins to the left. Spears lines up to the right. They hand it off to him up the middle, comes near side. He's got a 10-5. He's going to score.
Goodness gracious.
So a 1:25 to go in the third. It's now 31-16 with PAT pending.
Oh, man.
Got a track meet here in the second half, Danny.
I tell you what, I never want to see him score. But like I talked about before, you put your defense in a situation like that. And that's no excuse. You know, if you're a defensive guy and you play for the Patriots, you don't care. You're not going to let them score. But you cannot put your defense in a situation like that from special teams. They've done a great job returning the last 2 kicks. And I tell you, on that drive, Kevin, they just kind of ran the ball right at us, put it to us.
Yep. Crusaders line up for the PAT. Snap. Plays kicked. Blocked.
Great job.
Yes, we got in there and got it. Number 29. Yep, 29. Let's give him credit there. He got back there right in the middle.
McMillan.
Yep.
DB.
6'4", 170. Just got in there and
That's a big old boy.
blocked it. So a 1:25 to go in the third. It's down the Patriots 31. Crusaders 16.
6'4", 170 pounds. That boy better gain some weight. But he's only a sophomore. A lot of time to get bigger. I tell you what, Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to another sponsor, Nations Lending. Our good buddy, class of 1998, Mark Bowen. Whether buying a new home or refinancing, Mark Bowen and Nations Lending can help you. Nations Lending offers FHA, VA, and USDA loans that can even help those with 580 credit score and above. Mark's got over 15 years of mortgage lending experience and is a proud supporter of the John Curtis Patriots. He can be reached at 225-573-8688. His NMLS number is 587641. And, of course, Nations Lending Corporation is an equal opportunity lender. Nations Lending, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Had a lot of action here in the third quarter.
It's been fun. I can tell you that. It has been fun. But we still got to be able to put them away. I'd like to see a kickoff return, us to be able to have an opportunity for our own kickoff return for some big-time yardage or maybe a touchdown. How about that?
Well, here's your return opportunity for Goins. He's going to be the lone guy. We're going to prepare for an onside kick. I doubt they'll do it here.
I bet we don't get suckered off of a onside kick again.
Hey, credit them for kicking
That's a
it
great call.
and executing and stealing possession.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, anybody can do it, but you got to execute it. That's why you practice so hard on it. But here we go. Let's get a nice return, boys. Here we go.
Landry, little scoop kick.
Go.
Fielded at the 28-yard line. That's Donald Clay has a return. He's at the 40.
Hit it.
He's to the 45-yard line. Big rugby scrum before he's wrestled down.
Couldn't get him down. Nice
Officially,
job.
they'll make it the 44. So with 1:15 to go in the third, the Patriots will have it 1st and 10 at their own 44.
I'll be interested to see. I'm pretty sure Collins is back out in the ball game. And that's a good call. Got to get another score here because they matched us on that last possession with their own score. But
this game's closer.
Yep, too close. Got to get it going.
Yeah, not even close to putting young guys in
Nope.
All right, we'll line up with twins to the right. Williams and Davis. Other receivers, far side. We'll throw it far side to Williams. A little hitch. And he basically got nowhere.
You got to trust in your receiver to get out front and make a block. And, of course, Kevin, that has to happen with the quarterback and the receiver very quickly. When the ball's in the air for a long time or you throw it kind of back a little bit, sometimes you almost want to throw that like right at the line of scrimmage, kind of downhill, even in case he drops the ball.
Incomplete.
It's not a lateral, but got to have better execution outside.
No gain, 2nd and 10, 1 minute to go in the third. And we want you guys to watch Friday Night Football tonight. It'll be a little special treat. Twins near side. They'll keep the ball in the far side hash mark. Excuse me. Guggenheim back to pass. He's on the pressure. Ball's blocked and almost intercepted.
Goodness gracious.
Whew. That would have been a pick six, Danny, because there was nobody in the area.
No doubt about it.
That could have tackled him. Wow.
And Kevin, my mom just texted and said she does not like those kickoff returns. So
I agree.
Miss Barber, we want to say thank you for that expert analysis. You know where I get it from, huh? No, you're the analyst, not me. I'm just the guy blabbing.
No, I'm the guy blabbing.
Thank you, Mama. I love you.
That's awesome. I concur, Miss Barber.
That's it.
All right, 42 seconds to go in the third. Third down, 10 Patriots from their own 44. Split. Got twins near side. They'll keep the ball in that right hash mark. Guggenheim option to the right. Pitches it to Goins. And he's going to be stopped shy of the first down. He crosses the 50, got it to the 49. We needed it to the 46. It'll be 4th down and 3.
Yep. Got to make this happen. You're on their side of the 50.
We don't have to punt it yet. We can run it out and punt it in the 4th.
Yeah, why not punt it? Make your defense play. Make them work the long side. Make them work the entire field. Hopefully you can pin them down deep in their territory. But, yeah, we're going to run it down and bring it into the 4th quarter.
Yep.
So, Kevin, for that 3rd quarter of action, I want to say thank you once again to some of our sponsors. And why not give a shout-out to our premier post-game sponsor,
All right.
Frank Masco with National Temperature Control. Family-owned and operated with over 40 years of experience in keeping people comfortable all over the greater New Orleans area. Frank Masco Jr. and son Frank III are certified, licensed, fully insured, trained comfort specialists. They service all makes and models of heating and cooler equipment, and some of their services are annual cleanings, preventive maintenance agreements, monthly filter changes, indoor air quality, UV lights, sealing and installing ductwork, air grills, bathroom and kitchen ventilation, even providing 24-hour service. Give them a call at 504-467-0440 or visit the website at ntcnola.com.
Halftime score was 16-3 with the Patriots lead. And real quick, scoring highlights. Crum got their first touchdown for the Patriots, which extended to 24-3. McCready made the PAT. Then Brother Martin had a 90-yard return on the kickoff. Closed the gap to 24-10. And Guggenheim came back. Had a 35-yard touchdown run on a 5-play drive, 66 yards in distance. Extra point made it 31-10, and then Brother Martin scored another touchdown with 1:25 to go in the quarter, but the Patriots blocked the PAT. And this is where we stand. Stand at the beginning of the 4th quarter. 31-16, but the Patriots are punting. Don't lose my voice here.
Boom one, get it up high in the air, let our guys get down there, make a big play on the ball.
Faust will stand back at his 20. Nice snap. Beautiful kick. Draws him back to the 10 as we call fair catch. So with 11:55 to go in the ball game, Brother Martin takes it over 1st and 10 at their own 10.
Good job right there. That's exactly what we wanted. McCready, great punt. Great punt. Nice and high. Drive him back, make him fair catch it, and allow your defense an opportunity to come up big here. They got a little bit more than 89 yards to go for the score. So I'll tell you what, defensive lineman, pin your ears back, play on that side of the ball. DBs, lick your chops, get ready to make a big play.
Let's do it.
You know they're going to have to throw the ball, Kevin.
Yep. Trips to the right. Crusaders are now going right to left. They can hand it off to Spears. Comes near side. He kind of slipped.
Spear on the carry.
May have lost half yard at the 10. It was between the 10 and 11 yard line. He lost it back to the 10-yard line. So it'll be second down and let's call it 10. They say 9. I don't know how you get 9. He went backwards half yard.
Matthew Jane, Joseph Kreger, Big E, Angelo, everybody right there on the tackle.
Actually, it's second down and 11. They gave him a full yard loss. They have a slot, twins to the right. They're getting down the pistol formation. They hand it off. Nope, he's going to keep it.
There you go, Valentine.
Is it a safety?
Great job.
No, they're going to hit the 1.
I think his momentum was stopped.
Yep.
And he threw him back, but a great job.
Sacked him at the 1.
Valentine putting him down.
So I like it. They're going backwards.
Great job.
Under 11 minutes to go.
I tell you what, Valentine has impressed me with his speed that he's shown the last few weeks. Being able to get out the quarterback, run him down, track him. Great job by him doing it once again. 3rd and long.
I like to see a holding call in the end zone for a safety here.
Come on, defensive lineman. Come on.
All right, here we go. Got a slot, twins near side, which is to their left. They're going to hand off to the running back. He's going to be stopped in the end zone, or did he get to the 1? Nope, they're going to say he got back to the 1. Nope. But look, the guy on top of the field says safety. So which is it?
Got to. Yep, safety.
So, all right, it is a safety.
All right.
I like it.
Great job.
So Patriots get 2 points.
Stuffed them. Big E making it happen, and they're talking.
With 10:20 to go, the clock's still running.
But you can't have the guy at the top call and then you overrule it here at the bottom. If he sees it, that's what it is.
And I thought he was in the end zone for a safety.
Well, it was close, but again, it's forward momentum. So, you know, if his forward progress came out to, let's say, the 1 foot line, it's not a safety.
Let's see what they mark it.
I'm going to make a call here. Let's see what the heck's going on.
The guy in a white hat needs to make a call.
Yep, make a call. Let's get together.
From my vantage point, I thought he was still in the end zone.
And Coach JT and those
the side
guys.
judge on the near sideline by us said no at the 1, but the guy at the top of the field came in and said he had a safety.
Oh, this guy, I just saw this guy shrug his shoulders. Oh, come on, buddy, make a call.
The Patriots all on the field looking at the referee. Brother Martin's on this side looking at the referee like, let's make a call. All the fans on both sides are booing.
Kevin, here's the bottom line, buddy. No, they're going to call it 4th down. 4th down.
Oh.
Well, I was going to say, here's the bottom line, okay? They're going to get the ball on the 1 foot line, and they're going to be forced to punt. So guess what?
Coach JT.
Who cares? Who cares? Make them punt it on their foot-yard line and go get a return for a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know, whatever. Let's go. Great play by the defense. If it's a safety or not, we stuffed it right in their face. Let's go make a punt return and go score.
Coach is giving both of those referees on that side of the business.
Madison knows what I'm talking about.
Here, look, I don't know if you know, a good 45 seconds ran off the clock. It's now 9:51. That happened.
These guys.
Oh, no, they put more time back on now. But look, actually, that happened around 10:25, 10:20 range. They put 10 minutes on the clock.
And JT's like, White Hat, get over here and come give me an explanation. And they're right. I mean, as soon as something like that happens, you need to go tell the coach, you know, we made a call. We scored. And look, I'll put it to you this way, Kevin. Sometimes, as a coach, I'm coaching Madden's team this week, right? Okay. And they have a little kid out there, you know, officiating, referee, and he messes up a call. And I go tell him that's actually the wrong call, and I tell him why. And he goes, well, this is 6-year-old football. I said, yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not upset. But if it's 6-year-old football or if it's 25-year-old football, if you mess up, just tell me you messed up. And if you say you messed up, I can accept that. Sometimes it's human error. So sometimes the official just has to go, hey, the other guy saw it from the other side. We blew a call. He shouldn't have called it a safety in the first place. Let's move on. And then you say, okay, I can handle that. But when you don't say anything at all and you don't give me an explanation for you not calling it a safety, come on, come talk to me, man.
All right, Span is the near side halfback, Clay the far side. Now, the ball's at the 1. Their punter is on the back end line. He's only about 9 yards away.
Yeah, lick your chops to go return
now, this is number 4, Faust. Michael Faust. He didn't step backwards. Line drop kick. Span at the 35.
Go.
30. Middle return. Now he goes far side. Just run. 25. There you go.
What are we doing?
He reverses field. Flags all over the place.
What are we doing?
Just go down, Span. What are you doing, man? He's running around like a sprayed roach.
I think
5 flags are flying over.
We have hats, flags. We got everything on the field. It's like Mardi Gras out here.
People colliding each other.
Woo, baby. Span, my boy Span, ran about 100 yards, made about 55 moves, and we got about 12 yards.
And two referees blew their rotated cuffs, throwing flags 40 yards. We got all kind of action out here.
No, Kevin, but honestly, if he makes 2 guys miss, which he did, and he takes it to the top of the field, I think it's a nice return. But he actually tried to cut it back again one more time.
And that's why I was like, what are you
and
doing?
then had to start dancing around.
He got to the 20,
Sometimes,
ran back to the 26.
if you're not going to get it, just knife forward and go down.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Just go down.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure they're calling us. Look, there's a hat. There's
a
1,
hat.
2, 3 flags. There's an injured player on the far side for Brother Martin.
A shirt. No, I'm joking. Oh, goodness.
Actually, there's 2 hats. Holding on, blocking the back on us. All right, that's 1. Personal foul on us. Oh, I don't like that. That's declined. And there's a dead ball, unsportsmanlike. On who? Brother Martin. Unsportsmanlike on us. So those are all set. So I think it's going to be the block in the back after all that's said and done.
And the penalty will be assessed against.
And they're going to mark it at the. They haven't put it down yet.
Let's see.
All right, so with 9:39 to go in the game, the Patriots have it 1st and 10 at the Brother Martin 46.
Whew.
After all that.
That was exciting. That was exciting. It took us a while to go down.
31-16 to score. Patriots led by 21 at one point.
They want to say,
you get the fans fired up.
hey, why not? And if you're not in the stands, we want to say thank you for joining us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube. Get some good action so far this year, and it's not stopping now. We got 9:39 left in the 4th quarter. Colin Guggenheim's coming out to lead the troops.
And when the game ends, y'all stay with us. We'll have a scoring recap and tell you about next week's game. All right, Patriots going left to right. 1st and 10 from the Brother Martin 46. Quarterback keeper right at the middle. He got it to the 43. That's a big scrum. He gets it to the 39-yard line.
I think Colin came out of there at the bottom of the field. Had a nice a nice job just kind of moving that thing forward. You talked about it. We've had some scrums here in the 3rd and 4th quarter, pushing that pile again for a nice 6-yard gain.
Nine minutes to go in the ball game. Let's call it the 40. Now keeping that left hash bar. We'll come near side. Guggenheim hands it off to the running back.
Smith on the carry.
And he got it to the 37. That's Smith on the carry. Gain of 3.
One of the defensive lineman helmets come off. Got to come off the field. Replaced by number 34.
3rd down and 1.
3rd down and 1. Lance Williams is going to check into the ball game. Bring Colin to play. And how excited did you used to get when you actually got the play call and you knew it was a pass and you were bringing it in?
I try not to do cartwheels at a huddle. 2 tights, split near side. We'll go to the left. Crum has it.
There you go, Chauncey.
That's the 1st down and more. He breaks the tackle and got it to the 20-yard line.
Strong.
8:23 to go in the ball game.
First down, John Curtis.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's just a specimen. We were walking behind him coming into the game, and I'm telling you, my boys, he's a beast. I wouldn't want to have to tackle him.
No, sir. All right, we'll stay with two tights. Split near side. That's Taylor. Goins and Smith are the halfbacks. We'll go to the left. Guggenheim kept it, and he crosses the 15 to the 14-yard line. Gain of 6. That'll work every day. You know, and this you said this time and time again this year and a little bit last year. Go back to like 14 when our quarterbacks were running off the line of scrimmage. What a difference it makes when he runs super tight and he's able to make that quick duck step. That's a difference, obviously, from loss of yards, positive yards, or even sometimes a 35-yard touchdown like tonight.
And like I said, it's just inches that you're giving away. You know, when you're off the line of scrimmage, the angle's not as fine. It's not as easy to tuck it up with a good duck step. It's just different. He does a great job of perfecting this offense at the quarterback position.
Yep, 2nd down 4 will come up the middle of Smith. And he gets it to the 13-yard line. Gain of 1.
Continuing to move the ball a little bit, eating up that clock. Got 7 minutes, 5 seconds and counting. And we are on top 31-16 against the Brother Martin Crusaders.
3rd down and 3. 6:55 and counting.
34, 33.
We got 15 seconds on the play clock. We'll go back to two tight ends with a split near side. Crum and Goins, so the halfbacks. Let's see if we go to the top of the field to Crum. Option to the far side. Pitches it back to Goins. Crum's lead back. And we had the 1st down and more. I'll tell you what, Goins got pushed out of bounds to the 6, but
he put his head down.
He brought the collision to the defensive back.
He sure did. Great job. Kevin, it's physics. When you can run as fast as he can, go ahead, keep that body low, keep your leverage, and get downhill fast in a hurry, and you could bring the wood. It's a great job by number 1.
Gain of 6
putting
to
a little
7.
something into him. Shane, it says in the program, he's 5'7", 175 pounds, part of that great junior class.
We talk about him early in the season about being that 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. Let him. I like that. Letting him be the load back.
Chauncey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
With those guys running behind him?
I would want him blocking for me, that's for sure.
Wow. He destroyed it. And then Goins put some punishment on that guy.
Yep.
All right, 6:10 and counting. 1st and goal from the 7. Two tight, split near side. We'll come near side. Smith has it. Got his helmet ripped off. And he scores a touchdown, but they may call it down with where his helmet. How do they rule this?
I think they call him down.
It's a face mask. He ripped his helmet off.
Yeah, I think they call him down. I think they have to.
Yeah, for safety reasons, but he ended up scoring. He refused to go down.
But if he scores, they let it happen. No, I'm joking. We'll see how they roll it here.
It's a personal foul face mask, and he can stay in the game. His helmet.
Hey, what are we doing? We're going backwards the other way. What are we doing? Hold on.
Wrong way, Chief.
Wrong way, buddy. Come on now. There you go. Get them together, Coach.
Should be at the 3.5-yard line, half the distance of the goal.
And I tell you what, Zachariah Blake, number 90, just polished his guy, too, at the top of the field. Just punished him on the block. What the heck are we doing? Is it a hydration break?
It's a hydration break. So it's 6:01 to go in the game.
Set the ball. There it is.
It's the official hydration break. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3.5 when we come back. But the Patriots lead the Crusaders 31-16.
Kevin, for this hydration break, I want to say thanks once again to our family's company, River Parish Disposal. Our family's been picking up your commercial garbage in the greater New Orleans area for almost 40 years now. Please give me a call at the office at 738-7700. You can visit the website at bizstinks.com, or you can email me at danny@bizstinks.com. River Parish Disposal, like we've said forever, our business stinks. Let us pick it up. And we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors this year. Without you guys, we couldn't do it. And these are the most sponsors that we've ever had in the 8 years of doing this. So we appreciate you guys. And, of course, couldn't do it without all of our listeners from all over the world also. So we want to say thank you for listening to us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube.
All right, here we go. 1st and goal from the 3. We'll stay with the two tights. Split Taylor out wide right. Quarterback keeper to the left. Guggenheim is going to... Did he get in? Yes! So at 5:45 to go in the ball game, the Patriots have extended the lead to 37-16 with the PAT pending. Guggenheim with a 3-yard run.
Yes, sir. Great job. offense, get the ball in the end zone once again. That's what we needed. And so far, Kevin, 4 quarters. Seems like we're doing what we asked them to do.
Yep.
Continue to move the ball, put the ball in the end zone. 4 quarters strong. Offense, defense, special teams. We're playing well against a good physical Brother Martin Crusaders team. They're very well coached. We talked about it before the game. These guys are going to be tough. They're going to be well coached. They're going to be physical. And so far, we've been able to come out, punch them in the mouth, 37-16.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Snap. Place. Kick is up. And it's good. So at 5:45 to go in the ball game, it's the Patriots 38, Crusaders 16.
16 at 5:45 in the fourth quarter.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you once again to, let's pick a name. Pick a number out of a hat. How about, okay, there you go. Exit Realty, NOLA Premier. Give my buddy Kel a call, 504-298-3948. They're a full-service licensed brokerage firm, residential, commercial, and leasing. They have cutting-edge tech to help buyers and sellers. They offer retirement and beneficiary benefits for all their agents. Go to the website, exitrealtynola.com. Give them a call, 298-3948, or go see them at 2200 Veterans Boulevard, Suite 206, Kenner. Kel Kopecki, as always, we appreciate your support of the Patriots. Exit Realty, NOLA Premier.
Guggenheim had the 3-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT makes it 38-16. Danny, that was an 8-play, 46-yard drive. Took 3:54 off the clock. I like to say we have breathing room, but we have to kick it back off to them. In the last 2 kickoffs, they're going 90 and 68 yards. So,
well,
who knows?
I bet this is our first team kickoff, and I bet that it doesn't happen again.
Well, I can tell you how to solve this, and Tommy told me at church on Sunday. Just kick in the end zone.
Yep, kick in the end zone. But you know what? I don't want us to kick it in the end zone this time.
Well, I do.
I want to get down there and go thump somebody and let them know that, you know what, not going to happen this time.
Well, let's see. Brady kicks it high.
Don't kick it in the end zone.
Field at the 1.
Go hit him.
Be more.
Go hit him.
He's at
Squeeze.
10-15, comes
Squeeze.
near side,
Good
and
job.
got him at the 25-yard line. So at 5:39 to go in the ball game, Brother Martin will have it 1st and 10.
Colin Morgan looked like he got down there, 5'8", 175-pound sophomore quarterback, number 10.
At the 20-yard line, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yep. Sometimes it's deceiving down here.
Yeah.
They have that different color. You know, every
Yep.
5 yards it changes color. Sometimes you can't quite see exactly which one it's on.
Either that or does he get my eyes checked?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you that guy with the binoculars up in their booth when they're 10 feet away.
Trips to the right. They'll say in the shotgun. High snap. Martin fires over the middle. It's going to be
Get him.
intercepted.
Did he get it?
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, goodness
It was
gracious.
tipped.
That was
number 8.
Antonio Alexander.
Yes. Oh, I thought he caught the ricochet.
Tony.
And couldn't hold on to it.
Get it, big boy. I thought he had it. He laid out and put his left hand on it.
It would have been one-handed,
Ooh,
too.
he almost had it. Man, that would have been nice.
I know. Oh, it would have been 1st and 10 in the red zone, too.
Nice play right there.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
Get after that quarterback.
Twins to the right, split near side. They'll send him and Roshan. So now they got trips to the top of the field. This time they hand it off to the running back, Smith. Great job by Dominic Brown.
Wow, Dominic, great job.
Stayed at home.
Running back didn't know where to go. Tried to bounce outside, bounce inside,
gain.
and then Dominic just chested him up. Nice tackle.
Gain of 1, 3rd down and 9.
They gave him 1. I don't know how that happened, but whatever. 3rd and 9, 5-10 and counting. We'll have Robbie back next week when the Patriots play Warren Eastern. I tell you what, if we have a hard time getting this guy down this week, can you imagine what it's going to be like next week? Martin takes the pass in center, throws it far side, caught up the seam, and he's going to have the 1st down, but he's tackled at the 37-yard line.
Yeah.
4:49 to go in the ball game.
You got number 50, Joshuan Williams. He's a 6 foot,
That was Guyot on the
195-pound
reception.
junior linebacker.
Yep, Jashawn.
Sorry about that. Mr. Williams.
They got a slot twins near side, split out far right. They stay in the shotgun. They'll fake it to the running back. Those are far side. It's going to be caught on the far sideline. That's Faust. And he's going to muscle his way to the 49-yard line. It'll be another first down, Crusaders. 4:32 to go in the ball game.
And Kevin, we talked about it earlier. You get a couple of second-string guys in there, it doesn't mean anything. Get in there and make a play. And they're rotating some guys back in. Zachariah Blake's in there. Valentine's back in there. Elinus is in there. We got a couple second-string linebackers maybe, but some of our starters are getting back in the game and saying, you know what, let's just get out of here.
Nice big play. Balls on the fumble. Yep, but the big man picks it up a guard, and he goes down wisely because he saw Barfield coming. Finally got to the quarterback, caused the fumble.
Whew, big hit.
That lineman picked it up, started running 2 yards. He saw Barfield went, no, I'm going down.
I'm good.
I'm going down.
I'm good for the day. Oh, goodness. Great job.
None of that.
Guess who that was from the backside? Joshua Valentine.
Yeah, he's done well this year.
Yep. Really exploded into the quarterback. Good job coming backside, making it happen.
Loss of 4. Second and 14, excuse me. Second and 14. Martin comes near side, fires a pass, going to be too high, incomplete. Oh, and Martin got hammered by Barfield. Late hit. You got to be kidding me. Now he throws the flag?
Was it late?
I didn't think so. But Barfield got up, and then he threw the flag when the referee, the quarterback looked like he was hurt.
I didn't see it, and unfortunately, we don't have instant replay.
Roughing the passer.
And I can't see it, but I have no idea. I'm going to pull him out the game and talk to him a little bit, but I didn't see it, so I can't comment.
I didn't see it either, but that was the flag was way late, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they were both on the ground. I had enough time to look down the field, see there was an incomplete pass. I looked back and saw Barfield get up. Once he finally got up, and then the quarterback kind of like, oh, I'm hurt.
It was a good acting job.
Yeah,
who knows?
Come on now.
Come on now.
Save that for the theater.
That's right.
3:40 to go in the ball game.
That's why we don't have the drama club. Got time for that drama.
All right, now the ball was moved to the Patriot 39 on. Now, I will say this. In this game, I know it's a physical game, but we've had way too many 15-yard penalties tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Way too many.
You are correct on that one.
All right, split twins to the left. Martin takes the pass from center under pressure. Angelo,
nice job.
He says, I'll take matters in my own hand. Dropped him for a big loss.
Get over here.
Back to the 47-yard line. Huge loss.
And, sometimes we're not able to call his name because he's getting double teamed. We said that a couple weeks ago. But, man, when he gets blocked one-on-one on the outside, good luck.
48-yard line, they move it back. 3:15 and counting. Yeah, nobody one-on-one's going to block him.
No, sir.
Split twins to the left. Martin takes the pass from center. Going to do a little screen, middle screen to Spears. The halfback, he gets it back to the 40-yard line. So he pretty much got the sack yardage back. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 10. 2:54 and counting. Alexander on the tackle.
And our good buddy Brad Guthrie just checking in through text. He said he's tuning in from Plano, Texas. He said, you and Kevin sound good, my brother. All right, Brad.
And we apologize for you guys not being able to text us tonight. I'm sure we got guys all around the world who listen to us as in recent weeks. Martin fires a pass over the middle. Going to be caught.
Go get him.
And Danny, he might have the first down.
I think he does.
They went backwards on a couple plays, 2 consecutive plays, and now they got in the first down. With 2:25 to go in the ball game. They're going to mark it at the Patriot 28.
Yeah, their fans are still excited. They want to see him get the ball in the end zone. But I tell you what, defensively, Clevin, we need a big stop. Can't allow them to score any more points. I know we're up by a few scores, but at the end of the game, you don't want to give them anything.
Yep. Trips to the right, split near side. They're going to throw a quick pass to Guyot, far side. Great job by the Patriots defense.
Nothing but blue shirts out there.
5 of them over there. He went nowhere. No gain. He pretty much had a portrait of the Patriot defense when he turned around.
No doubt. Minute 50 and counting.
2nd and 10. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
I didn't get a chance to give Blaine Thibodeau a shout out. He was our original on-field mic when we saw the broadcast. He's been down in the Virgin Islands listening to us.
Yep.
So, thank you, Blaine. Split twins to the left. Martin takes the pass from center, fires it over the middle. Intercepted!
Nice. Go, Tony. Go.
Comes inside. He's at 30. Has a lot of real estate. 40. 45. Crosses midfield and out of bounds late. That should be a flag. They don't call
Great
it.
job. Great job.
Jashawn Williams with the interception.
Oh, Jashawn. Yep.
Nice return. What is an injured Crusader back here, back at the 20.
Player down the field for the Crusaders.
But Jashawn was like good 3 yards out of bounds when they shoved him.
I tell you what, nice athletic play. Able to elevate, catch that ball with 2 hands, getting down the sidelines. Nice play, Jashawn.
Yeah. So a 1:20 to go in the ball game. The Patriots will have it first and 10 at the plus 41.
Woo, get us the ball in great field position.
Now you can put the twos in there.
Yep, back to the offense. Put the nail in there.
And the second line guys are in there. McCready come in at quarterback.
And, of course, their quarterback goes out there to visit his offensive lineman. Drew Martin takes a jog out there and checks out his guy, make sure he's okay, and it looks like he's going to be able to get to his feet.
That was about a 30-yard return.
Good deal. Or is that his receiver? I can't see, Kevin.
Let me see.
What number we got?
39, the tight end, Clapp.
39, Clapp. He's had a good game so far tonight. He's a senior.
Yeah.
Crusaders. First down, John Curtis at the Martin 41-yard line.
And those second-string guys, those second-string linemen and tight end and receivers and quarterback, finish this thing out, get the job done. Wouldn't be surprised if we just run the ball in the middle or kneel it down a few times.
Ronnie Poole checks in at the halfback near side. He's going to be a real good one for us. As is Charles Quinn, number 31. We'll give it to Poole up the middle. Crosses the 40 to the 39, gain of 2.
Gain of 1, second down and 9.
PA guy's wrong, it's gain of 2.
I love seeing these young linemen in here. And they don't usually ever get a chance to play, and they're just like to see them come off of the ball and fire and, trying to get some film and get yelled at tomorrow by Coach Jerry.
We're under a minute, 50 seconds to go. Second down, 8. McCready will go to his left. He'll get it to Quinn. And that's number 21, excuse me. Up the same, and he's going to score.
Yes, sir. All right. Great
August
job.
Berry.
Good job,
with a 39-yard touchdown run with 33 seconds to go. Makes it 44-16 with the PAT pending.
How about that?
I thought it was Quinn, but it's Berry.
August holds that thing high and tight, baby. He's a senior. And I tell you what, August, let me see his measurements here. August is 5'7", 170 pounds, and he was shot out the gun right there. Tell you what, great job. Way to carry that football. Nice job, nice job. Always nice, Kevin. We were able to see a senior that hasn't had as much playing time get his hands on the ball and get that thing in the end zone. Great job. And some people from Brother Martin probably like, they're running up the score. No, we just able to make a play, and he did. Great job right there by the senior.
Snap, plays, kick is up. And it's good. So with 33 seconds to go in the ball game, the Patriots now lead at 45-16.
Brother Martin, 16, 33 seconds remaining.
Great job right there, guys. And guys, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you once again to Plum Street Snowballs. If you're still here in the stadium, go down and get you the best sweet treat in the business. Or if you just want Plum Street at your party or next event, give them a call, 256-3298. Check them out at their Uptown location, 1300 Burdette Street, or go to Lafayette Park Splash Pad and go give Tony a call if you want your special group rate or for your field trip, anything for the next pumpkin patch coming up here this season. 504-256-3298, Plum Street Snowballs. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Daniels a two-play drive, went 41 yards in distance, 47 seconds off the clock. Berry with a 39-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT makes it Patriots 45 and the Crusaders 16. I want to give a shout out to a fellow Patriot and current Mississippi State Bulldog, Cody Schecksteiner.
There you go.
With a day up in Lexington, Kentucky. So good luck to you and the Bulldogs.
I think his brother might have been on the field.
He's coaching for the Patriots.
No, I mean his little brother, Caleb.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Caleb.
Might have gotten out there, got a little playing time. Number 73. So
you know, Cody's also holding. Besides punting, he's holding.
Really?
PEDs
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. They do that a lot of times with punters, guys that are athletic and can handle the ball. He's athletic, he can throw the ball, maybe if they fake it or do something else. So, yeah, you'll see that a lot. And then plus they have that relationship, kickers, punters, they're able to practice in the specialty stuff, and they're always around each other. So, yeah,
well, thanks for listening, Cody. We appreciate you always checking in with us.
Yep.
And like I said, good luck to you guys, except when you play the Tigers. Punt them far, except for that night. But I'll be rooting for you. A little squib kick here. And Brother Martin will have it first and 10 in their own 43. Tell you what, that's gonna be a good game though. Let's go to Mississippi State and Kentucky. Kentucky come out that big win a couple weeks ago against Florida. Mm-hmm. But Mississippi State has improved their physicality on both the offense and defensive line in the last couple of years.
Right.
That'd be an interesting game to see.
Tigers say bring it on, huh?
In a few weeks, but
Okay.
I'm a root for the dogs. In the meantime.
That's right. Root for them dogs.
We're really gonna move for Cody though.
Go dogs.
Yeah. Cody, I will say this. If you happen to shank one in Tiger Stadium, I will feel bad for you for a second.
That's right.
Because I put the degree on. I really don't want to do that. I want to see you do well.
No, you're not going to shank one. Come on.
He won't. He'll do well. In the broadcast area, he's definitely one of our favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Going down on kickoffs and knocking himself out.
Knock kids. That's right. Love it.
Quarterback dropped it.
Go get it.
He picks it up, and he's in trouble. He gets slung down.
I think the ball came out again.
We got it. The Patriots got it.
Great job. Defense.
The backup defense, the guys may have gotten it.
Yes, sir. We got it. First down, Patriots. Yep. Great job.
Isaiah Tarragano, I'm sorry.
Woo, way to cap it off, defense.
Dropped it, and we just kneel it now with 21 seconds.
Way to cap it off. And we got 21 seconds left. I want to say thank you for joining us once again on JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube. And thank everybody that makes this possible. Our film crew.
Yeah.
And
tell you what, our backups did a awesome job.
And we're able to get here in the booth. And, couldn't do a couple things tonight, but we still brought you to live action. And it's been an exciting ball game.
We were a prettier videographer than Nick, too.
That's true.
I mean, Nick's a good guy, but,
Yeah.
We upgraded this week.
That's right.
19 seconds to go.
15, 14.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're just going to run it out. And for Coach JT's Hall of Fame game, his 50th season, he's going to finish it out 45-16 against the Crusaders.
And that's it. The Patriots, John Curtis Christian Patriots, defeat the Brother Martin Crusaders 45-16. The Patriots improved to 4-0 on the season. Brother Martin now falls to 2-2. With the win, Coach JT is now 573, 64-6 in his 49 years and 4 games. Not too shabby for a 71-year-old guy, huh?
Not too shabby.
You guys hang tight. We'll go for a score and recap, and we'll tell you about next week's ball game.
And, of course, Kevin, let's talk about our premier post-game sponsor, Frank Masco, our good buddy. National Temperature Control, family-owned and operated with over 40 years of experience in keeping people comfortable all over the greater New Orleans area. Frank Masco Jr. and his son, Frank III, are NATE certified, fully licensed and insured trained comfort specialists. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment. Some of their services are annual cleanings, preventative maintenance agreements, monthly filter changes, indoor air quality, UV lights, sealing and installing ductwork, air grills, bathroom and kitchen ventilation, and even provide 24-hour service. So wake them up, give them a call, 504-467-0440, or visit the website at ntcnola.com, 467-0440. National Temperature Control. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Here we go to score and recap. Brother Martin got the only score in the first quarter at the 5:48 mark. Landry drilled a 31-yard field goal, put the Crusaders up 3-0, and that's how the first quarter ended. But quickly into the second quarter with 10:26 to go in the half, Guggenheim hit Taylor, would end up being a 39-yard pitch and catch. McCready missed the PAT. They capped off a 6-play, 76-yard drive, took 2 minutes off the clock, and the Patriots took a 6-3 lead. Then with 4:20 to go in the half, Guggenheim hit Taylor again on a 54-yard touchdown pass. McCready's PAT made it 13-3. That capped off a 5-play, 65-yard drive, 2:50 off the clock, and pretty much the Patriots looked to be in control. And then McCready hit a 32-yard field goal with 15 seconds to go in the half, and the Patriots led 16-3 at halftime. Then to the 7:15 mark of the third, Crum had a 5-yard touchdown run. Guggenheim decided to go for 2. He made it. and the Patriots led 24-3. That was a 6-play, 59-yard drive, 2:54 off the clock. But it wasn't over then. Brother Martin answered on ensuing kickoff with a 90-yard touchdown return. Landry added a PAT, and it closed the gap to 24-10 with 6:56 to go in the third. But then the Patriots came right back with a 5-play, 66-yard drive that took 2:42 off the clock. Guggenheim had a 35-yard touchdown run. McCready added a PAT, and the Patriots extended the lead to 31-10. But with 1:25 to go in the third, Spears had a 13-yard touchdown run for Brother Martin. The PAT was blocked, and the third quarter ended with the Patriots lead at 31-16. And pretty much the fourth quarter was all Patriots. 2 touchdowns, one by Guggenheim with 5:45 to go in the game. Guggenheim with a 3-yard run. The PAT by McCready made it 38-16. And then August Berry on a 39-yard touchdown run capped off a 2-play, 41-yard drive, 47 seconds off the clock. The PAT made it 45-16. The final score. Your thoughts on tonight's ball game?
Kevin, very excited about this victory. You know, we talked about the last few weeks of finishing teams. You know, sometimes we sputtered tonight, but that's a ball game. Brother Martin's a heck of a team. They're coached well. They're very physical. They play for entire 4 quarters, but very excited about the way that we finished. 45 points on the board for the offense and 16 points for Brother Martin. A very capable team that we played, and, of course, one of the top teams in the league for the past few years. So great opportunity for us to come out here and show what we're made of, and we did tonight. Physical football team, great game, and offense, defense, and special teams got the job done.
The Patriots will step out of league play next week. Next Thursday, the 27th, we'll play Warren Eastern at Pan Am at 7 o'clock. Again, that's a Thursday evening game. So we'll have the pregame at 6:45, kickoff at 7. So we would like the guys to show up at Pan Am. If not, join us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. And then the following week, we'll be back here on Friday the 5th, and the rest of the season will be Catholic League play. But we will go out of district play next week. The Patriots, again, advance to 4-0 in the season. They defeat the Brother Martin Crusaders 45-16. So until next Thursday at 7 o'clock from Pan Am, go Patriots.
God bless.